Okay, Mom, we are live.
Okay.
Say hello.
Hello, everybody. It's great to be back.
So, it's been something like 5 weeks since we last did this, so I assume you're going to need a little bit of a refresher.
I remember very little except you jumped me off a cliff and killed me against my, or without my permission. And I remember that you killed lots of things and ran a lot.
I did run a lot, yeah.
That's what I remember.
Hi,
Mortis.
In chat, if the sound levels are fucked up, be sure to let me know. There might not be too terribly much we can do about it because our voices are pretty different.
True.
But I'll see. So I don't know if you remember, but your quest in Dark Souls is to ring these bells of awakening, and then you will know the fate of the undead.
Actually, I don't remember that, so thank you for the reminder.
Now you do.
Okay.
And the funny thing is, we did ring one of the bells, but I used to play this game a lot, so muscle memory kicked in, and I just skipped the scene where it showed the bell ringing. So I got a new guy up to the bells.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just gonna show you what we missed.
Okay.
So this was in the Undead Parish. I don't know if you remember, but there were 2 gargoyles that we had to fight to get to this point. They were out here. Remember how good this game looks?
Uh-huh.
Especially with all that glare on the monitor. I don't know what we can do about that.
No, it's not bad for me.
Hey, Denier, thank you. So yeah, they were gargoyles that looked like this, but alive.
Let me see again.
Hang on,
Okay.
right here. It's a little hard to show people things in Dark Souls because the camera really doesn't want to...
Want to pan out?
Yeah, well, it doesn't want to get squished up against a solid object, so it'll do a lot of this popping around stuff.
Right.
Anyway.
Okay.
So this file just killed the gargoyles, and you go up this ladder here.
Okay.
Do you think maybe we need to turn the volume up just a touch?
I don't know. Maybe a touch, yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying. This won't affect the audio on the stream's end, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, that's better. So it's up here. I pulled this lever up here, and then I was like, oh shit, wait, I rang the bell and I forgot to show you.
I remember you saying that.
Yeah, okay. So here's what you didn't get to see.
Okay. Pull the lever. Oh, cool. That's very Game of Thrones-ish.
Yeah. You know, Dark Souls kind of falls apart toward the end, too.
Game of Thrones did. That's
okay, so that's what you saw. Or what we didn't see. It's just a bell ringing. So...
That's cool.
There's another thing I want to show you before we switch back to our original guy.
Okay.
This is the...
I remember all those bonfires.
Yeah. So this is the hub bonfire for the Undead Parish.
The hub?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can get anywhere in this area of the game pretty easily from that
bonfire.
Yeah. But I don't know if you remember, but we came up to this closed gate.
I do.
You can actually see inside now in a way you couldn't before, now that we hit the bell. There's still this stuff in the front. And then... You remember this guy? This is Siegmeyer of Katarina.
Yeah.
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegmeyer.
Oh, Larvitar, I meant the end of this game.
I've run flat up against a wall, or a gate, I should say. The thing just won't budge, no matter how long I wait. And oh, have I waited. So here I sit, in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak.
I don't trust him.
You don't?
Still closed. Still closed.
Whoa!
Thank you, Duke.
What's that?
Duke subscribed.
Thank you, Duke.
Still closed.
I just wanted to show you this guy. You kind of liked him when we ran into him last time, and we're gonna see him another couple times. But this isn't the character that we were playing.
No.
We were playing a character named Double Bandit.
Named what?
Double Bandit.
Double Bandit.
So this is,
That looks familiar.
yeah, Firelink Shrine. Hang on, let's make our dude not look ugly. Hang on.
Not look what?
Ugly. Remember, she's kind of made a jerky now,
Yeah.
but now she looks, normal.
How did she restore her humanity? Why didn't you do that all along?
I did a couple times.
Oh.
We got a couple orange sodas in, and it might have gotten a little
Yeah.
fuzzy.
Plus, there's no reason for me to remember all this crap.
Right.
No offense to anyone.
So if you talk to this guy here, I think he's going to say different stuff because we rang that first bell in the undead parish.
Don't you ever think to forge your weapons? You'd better find a smith box soon, unless you enjoy swinging about with blunt instruments.
So that, I guess that's just a hint as to how not to get your ass kicked by the game, because you really need strong weapons in this game more than you need your character to be strong.
No more than you need skill.
Yeah. You
So-
see that? Look at it. Look at her leg.
I see that.
The game can't decide where it wants to be.
Well, how do they know how strong their weapons are? Like,
You go to a blacksmith and you improve them.
oh, okay.
So this is a battle axe plus 7, meaning we've done that 7 times.
7 times. Okay.
So this is just a standard battle axe.
And is 7's not good enough? Is that
Not in the long term. It's plenty strong right now.
for right now? Okay. Ooh, she's like smoking.
Oh yeah, you know what that is?
No.
This ring right here. If I take that off, it'll go away.
Why?
And
is
now
that?
she's glowing green.
She has radiation.
Well, no. Those are graphical effects that let you know that you have some sort of usually beneficial enchantment on you.
Oh, so what is the enchantment here?
It makes her less likely to flinch when she gets hit.
Okay, it's
Which
sort
is
of like
actually very strong.
Those lure modules on Pokemon Go kind of do that.
Do they really?
Yeah. Or that? No, actually, the incense ones do.
Oh yeah. So this is, oh god. Whew, thank you, Denier. Thank you. If you look in the lower right corner, you'll see this huge number, 32,072. This is the number of souls that our character has.
The number of what?
Souls.
Oh,
They're like the currency in this game, but we can use them to make the character stronger.
the souls that. Okay, you mean the souls that this character can access, or the souls that are inside of this one body? You know what I mean?
Inside of this one body. Here,
Okay,
I'll
that's
show
a lot
you
of
what.
souls.
I'll show you how you make this number go
Very
up.
soulful.
So, like, look at this guy here, right? This jobber.
Oh,
Watch. So we got 72 souls for killing this dude.
wow.
Presumably, if you killed just like a normal person who's not accustomed to fighting for their life in Lordran,
You don't
you
get
would
as
just
many.
get a soul, but that never happens.
You would just
so.
get what?
A soul, just one.
Oh,
But yeah, so
Ow.
we can use these to buy stuff and also to make our guys stronger.
okay.
It would probably be a good idea to make our guys stronger.
In what way?
We have a couple options. If I recall, you said you didn't really want to do magic. It's kind of boring. So,
I like intelligence. I've always been attracted to intelligence.
well, it would literally be useless for our character to be intelligent.
Okay, we'll just be stupid then.
Okay,
so
yeah.
what is important?
Well, these two stats allow us to equip weapons.
Dexterity then is a little low, is that?
It is actually a little low.
I'm all about the resistance too, you know.
Resistance does nothing. It's messed up. So like
It's not
you see
true.
these numbers here go up.
Why? Like, I don't
This
know.
is how resilient we are against like attacks. But what this actually works out to in game is like very little protection. So if you want more options for weapons, I think we want to hit about this on dexterity.
Okay.
That's how good our character is with their hands. And then we have a little bit left for more levels.
And our character doesn't need to be attuned to...
No, attunement is for magic.
Oh. Well, then why does she need anything?
I don't know. Why does anyone need anything? That's actually a really good question. So, a couple options here. We could make her hit harder. And I'll let you know, it won't actually make her hit much harder. Another option we have is to increase these stats. This makes our character more resistant to damage herself.
Which, I'm sorry, I was looking at a different plate. Say that again.
Vitality up here.
Okay.
If I increase this, our character is going to die a little harder.
Die a little harder. What do you mean?
You know what I mean?
A little more violent. A little more.
She's going to hang on a little.
Oh, she's gonna
yeah.
like do a great big scene.
No, not like that. Like it'll take more hits to kill her.
To kill her.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and then endurance makes our character like she gets tired less easily.
I'd like that one personally.
Well, it's a good choice. It's one of the strongest things you can give a new character in this game. So, we could do this if you'd like.
Okay.
Okay. So, we know that at this point in the game, we believe that our quest is to ring 2 Bells of Awakening, and we've already hit 1.
Right. But you said more than... I thought you said...
You start out and there's 1.
Uh-huh.
And then as soon as you get to Lordran, you learn, well, there are actually 2.
And then I bet when you get to 2, you'll learn there are actually 3. Is that...
You'll learn something.
Okay. All right.
So, we can just go straight to that bell, or I could go pick up some kind of useful stuff to
How
make
about-
our character stronger.
Well, what are we going to need all that stuff for? Like, not to ring the bell, but what happens after ringing the bell? Or
Yeah.
when are we... Can we go to it after we ring the bell? Or should we go there now? Like,
It depends. The next bell is in kind of like an ugly part of the game.
ugly and, you know, visually ugly?
Yes.
Or, okay.
And these little things that we kind of forgot, if we go back, you might get a better handle on what the game world looks like, since it's been a while and I know you don't remember what goes where.
Okay.
So,
All right.
those are the 2 choices. We can just beeline to the bell if you really want to do that.
Let's go back.
Okay. So, the first thing, hopefully I remembered to do this. The Undead Parish, that church thing we went to, that was where our other character was. There's actually an elevator to it, straight from Firelink.
That's kind of cool.
Oh, what's wrong with her eyes? You see this? They looked really weird in that lighting for just a second.
She looks really pissed off.
Yeah, I would be. Okay.
I'd be terrified.
So, there's something in a forest that I think we could use. I actually don't remember what, but I'll remember when I get there.
Why are we pissed off?
You know, you were just saying that the character looks pissed off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay. It's cold in here.
Is hey Bug, do you think you can turn the fan off? The
Oh, it's 'cause
ceiling
I'm
fan.
sitting right under
ceiling
the
fan,
fan,
not
that's
that
why.
one.
Thank you. Or turn it down even. It doesn't have to be off.
Oh God. So, I forget. Did we
Thank
like
you.
fight this thing? Does this look familiar to you?
Let me see.
This big demon here. It's in the basement of the church.
No.
Really.
No.
This is called a Titanite demon.
Called a what?
Titanite demon.
Titanite?
Yeah, Titanite is the material that you use to make your weapons stronger and stuff.
Okay.
This guy has like a weird like rune thing instead of a head. I don't know what that's about. It's a mysterious game.
But he's not human.
No. It's a demon.
It is. It looks like one. So...
This thing is really strong, incidentally.
We're more agile than this thing, though.
Yeah.
It's like a dinosaur.
Yeah, a little bit. There are dinosaurs later in the game, not to
Oh,
spoil too
God.
much.
Oh, don't. Okay.
Torch.
What?
I killed that thing because I needed a couple extra souls, actually.
Okay.
So Andre the blacksmith.
So that's
here,
all the souls you have left now?
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, we can get more easily.
Okay.
Whoops. I was reading chat and just kind of running into the wall.
Well, hello again.
You remember this guy?
All right.
Yes.
Forged.
We should purchase a smith box.
A what?
Weapon smith box. It'll allow us to strengthen our weapon ourselves.
A weaponsmith what?
Box.
Buck?
B-O-X.
Oh, box.
I don't know if you know this word.
I have these ear...
Yeah, these headphones on.
It's like, I can't hear you. I have my headphones on. That's kind of pretty.
Yeah, I don't think
The
we really saw the
rabbits.
forest at all, did we? Does
I-
this look familiar in the slightest?
No.
I think I
Ooh.
skipped it.
Whoa.
These are like
like-
treants or something.
It's like Groot.
Yeah, it's like Groot. Well, we did come into the forest because that's where I got this shield, I think. Isn't this... Yeah, but I don't remember doing it.
I don't... Well,
It was
it's
brief.
a long time ago, and this is not my wheelhouse, so to speak.
Uh-huh.
Whoa.
We got hit.
Apparently.
Pretty hard, actually, Art. The enemies are hitting really hard. Not like unusually so, but it is sort of unusual.
What was that?
There's an enemy hiding in the ground there.
I didn't see the enemy.
Oh, shit. Okay. That'll come in handy later.
What was it?
It's a blood red moss clump. If
A
our...
blood red moss clump?
Yeah. If our character looks to be in danger of serious bleeding, it'll help.
Okay.
And there's an area coming up where that's a concern. So we've been here because
Why, are
I
there
took this
nettles?
armor. Huh?
Are there nettles? Like, why would we be bleeding? You said there's an area coming up where...
Well, where a lot of the enemies will make you bleed.
Oh, the enemies. Okay. Well, we're in a forest, so I thought maybe it was
Mm-hmm.
like thorns or something.
Oh, hey, Allie. Sorry, it's a lot harder than normal for me to catch chat when I do this. Did I kill a butterfly? Do you remember a big butterfly?
Maybe.
I would have like tried to show you this thing specifically because I think it looks
Maybe
cool.
because... Did we talk about... Well, I shouldn't out him.
Ha!
You know butterflies and a certain family member? I almost feel like...
No.
No? Okay.
Hang on. We're both learning. Okay, no, we haven't done this yet. What the hell did you do?
Do you want to turn on sticky keys? No, I just pushed shift. You told me to push shift when the screen went black.
You pressed it a million times, apparently.
I did not. I pushed it once. Okay.
There we go.
We're fine anyway. Allie McGowan says so.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, so, yeah, there's a cool-looking boss that we never fought here.
That's kind of cool.
I'd like to show you this stuff because, again, we're about to go to a very, like, ugly red section of the game.
Okay. Ooh.
Check this thing out.
Ooh.
You like this song?
Yeah, kind of. Moonlight butterfly.
Yeah.
Whoa.
We can't hit it at all right now.
Why?
It's too far.
What was that?
It's just
That-
switching sides.
There was some... Oh, it's just flowers.
It's one of the only things I always use a shield for. They're not really very useful, and they're very heavy.
This is the thing you use it for?
Yeah. Because you have to wait for
What
a
do you-
really long time before you can hit it.
Why?
It'll come to roost eventually.
Oh. Whoa.
That might just kill
that
our
have- would
character
that have
outright if
killed
it
me?
hits. I feel like maybe I need to lure it over here. It may not actually have room to land. I don't know. This game is a little silly. Actually, this boss has some issues. It can get angry at some of the enemies down on the ground for some reason and then just leave and never come back.
Huh.
So we're going to have to do that whole thing again, I think.
What whole thing? How many times?
dodging its attacks and waiting.
How many
Oh,
times?
never mind. Neat. So that's the moonlight butterfly.
Wow.
It's something that's actually like sort of easy to
It's
miss.
kind of pretty.
Yeah. And it'll be important later. Whoops.
Whoa. That'd be me. What happened there?
I was just going up some stairs.
No, I mean, what's all that rubble lying around for?
Actually, you find out later. These are ruins.
Well, yeah, I can see that, but
You notice this statue looks a lot like Andre?
yes.
This isn't explained.
But he's like, something's oozing out of there, kind of.
Yeah, he's holding on to treasure. Treasure has like a little glow in this
Oh,
game.
okay.
So we got a divine ember out of that. That'll allow us to make holy weapons. I don't know if we
got
really
a,
want
what,
to.
a divine ember?
Yeah. Embers are just materials you can use to work on weaponry.
Do we need to rest? Is that the...
Well, there's a lot of backtracking to get to like the next thing we need to do.
Let's
so,
not then.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna do
We're-
this. Let's see. There's one more thing.
Wait,
this
I
is,
didn't get to read all that. I read slow.
I didn't skip it. The game just puts that up as it's loading stuff,
Oh, okay.
but it loads too quickly for you to ever really catch the whole thing.
Okay.
So,
Whoa, who was that?
Petrus, he's a jerk. We met him last time.
Did you say Petrus or
Tetris.
Okay.
Tetris, yeah, that's Tetris.
It really is hard to hear you with these headphones.
I'm sure. Okay, so there's another thing that's easy to miss the first time you play the game. Do you remember we started out in like this snowy area? I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
The
kinda.
Undead Asylum.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Whoa.
this looks like something you're not supposed to be able to do, but you are.
Obviously. Whoa. Where are
hang
you?
on.
Are you slipping on the... Or where
Yeah.
am I? That's me.
Yeah, that's you. There we go. I needed that. We're gonna need that
Was
item
that
later.
guy already dead, or did
Yeah.
he just kill... Okay. Ooh.
Damn.
Ouch. Oh, there's water. No wonder.
That's weird. It didn't quit out of the game. Oh, because this snoring sound effect came up. It canceled it. Whoops.
It's like she'd be using a lot of energy doing this, or I would be using a lot of energy.
Well, that's why we kept leveling this character's endurance up.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I have to make this again. This is honestly a pretty difficult jump. I've seen people, like, they were on pace to beat the game faster than anyone's ever beaten it before, and then they ruined this.
Right here.
Yeah. I thought I was going to miss it.
Makes me nervous.
I
I don't
bet.
like heights that much anyway.
Well, I got bad news.
Well, it's not real life. It
True.
just feels kind of... Makes me feel kind of queasy anyway.
Okay, so check this out. You can curl up like a ball.
Oh. I can?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
You'll see.
Am I hatching eggs? Why is that funny?
Because it's funny. I almost got bubble tea everywhere.
Sorry. That's... I'm wrong?
You'll see.
Because it looks like a nest.
It is a nest. It kind of does, yeah.
Am I sleeping? Oh, am I hiding? Did it take me?
Yep.
What is it?
It's a big bird. This is actually what took you from the Undead Parish
Was
to
I?
Mordrin.
Oh, was I hiding?
Or not the Undead Parish.
Was I
the Undead
hiding
Asylum.
from this thing, or was I waiting for this thing?
I think you were waiting for it.
Oh, and now what? Wait, what? It took me somewhere and brought me back? Mm-hmm. Where did it
No, it took you to the Northern Undead Asylum.
Oh, that's just a different
This is where the game started.
nest. Okay.
The enemies here are now like much stronger than they were before, and this is actually kind of a dangerous part of the game. These things are
It's like the steps
really
are
weak,
slick.
but they do a lot of damage with torches. So
Oh. Ooh.
Oh, God.
No. Oh, you
Huh.
killed me.
you'll get over it.
We don't have to, oh, ew. We don't have to start all over, do we?
From the very beginning of the game, yes.
Are you kidding me?
Of course I am. Kidding you.
That was painful.
I usually run past all these things, so when I try to kill enemies,
You're not that good at it.
Uh-huh. I just don't know what they do. All right, from the top. Hey, mouse.
Who?
Moose musculus.
Hi, Moose Musculus.
Say that again.
Hi, Moose Musculus. You're making me laugh in the middle of it.
Okay. From the top. I'm just going to do what I usually do about these guys
What?
next time.
Run?
Yeah.
Oh, this is the part that just makes me queasy.
Yeah. It's actually really hard. Usually people do this without ever like letting go of the dash button. So they just sprint up the stairs. But it's really easy to fall
I
off by
kind of
mistake.
like this little scene. It's
Oh yeah, well we can watch it again then.
That's okay.
Wagoosh.
It's kind of funny.
Okay, so the way you do this, and I don't like do this version of the speed runs, so I might not have this right, but you wait for these guys to run up after you and then you just jump.
Just jump over him?
Yeah.
That's kind of like Mario. There were things you could jump over.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh! It didn't jump over that so well. Was
No,
that
I
on
wasn't
purpose?
trying to, yeah.
Did you do that on
I was
purpose?
rolling through it, yeah.
Why? Just because?
Because it was in the way.
Okay.
It's faster to just roll through it than to
Okay.
attack it with the axe.
And it doesn't hurt you.
Okay, so
What
this
was
is
that?
I rested at the bonfire.
I know, but I thought I saw something picked up. Or,
It was an enemy catching up, but then when you rest at a bonfire, it resets the world. So.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this is where we started out, and we actually fought the first boss of the game in this room. It was up there on the roof, and it jumped down and attacked us here. And in so doing, it weakened the floor.
Oh, no! And we didn't know.
We didn't.
We know now. Oh, my God. What the hell is that?
This is actually almost identical to that boss we killed at the beginning of the game. That was called the Asylum Demon.
It looks
this is
like
the Stray Demon.
A dinosaur.
It does if you have a permissive definition of dinosaur, I guess.
Wow. The leg? Oh, Jesus.
This is a really strong boss. We're sort of not meant to do it yet. And it's more dangerous than it looks. It seems not to have been on purpose, but its magic attacks
Oh
are
my-
like very difficult to see.
It's what?
Its magic attacks are really difficult to
I
see.
thought
They're like almost invisible.
But I thought we weren't doing magic.
No, when it attacks us, it uses magic. This
Oh,
right
it
here.
uses magic. Gotcha.
It's a pretty simple fight.
Oh.
It will take a while because we don't do enough damage. They probably mean for you to do this a little later on.
Really?
Yeah. But this is a very open-ended game, so
Right.
you can kind of do stuff whenever you
You
want.
can go in circles or...
Oh shit, I
whatever.
may not have moved soon enough. Alright, we're good. I mean, shucks.
Yeah, I know.
I heard about this, about the dinosaur-bird connection. That's fascinating. You like how neither of those hits connected somehow?
Oh, that's true. Mortis is correct. I don't like the blood. Even...
Yeah, this is like the least bloody game in the series, probably.
I just don't like that. Because I always have to put my hands over my eyes for Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Ooh. That had to hurt.
Ooh, that hurt like
Ow!
hell. Might be
Did
dead.
that kill me?
Maybe.
No.
Alright, we're good.
I'm thirsty. What was that? What was I drinking?
That was Estus.
Huh?
The Estus Flask restores your hit points. So,
It restores what?
your hit points, your like life total.
I thought you said my hip joints.
Hip joints?
I do.
I could use some of that.
I do have trouble with my right hip joint. That's true. God,
This takes forever,
don't
right?
get under there. I saw blood coming out the bottom. I thought, oh no.
Thanks for hosting, Mouse. This boss is like screwed up. It'll like do the same attack over and over and over again in ways that other enemies don't. They did something really wrong.
Sort of like when the cats fight, they each do the same. They do the same move over and over.
Oh, that's funny. Uh-oh.
Ah! What is that 0?
That is the quantity of humanity sprites we currently have on our person.
Humanity's stripes?
Sprites.
What is it? A humanity's stripe?
It humanity sprite, like the soda Sprite.
Oh, Sprite.
Yeah, is not. The game doesn't tell you what that is. It hints at it,
Okay.
but there's not a like definitive answer.
Is
to that
it more
question.
if we're doing the magic thing, or?
No, humanity is more if you're playing online with other people.
Oh, okay.
You want a lot of it.
Okay. Gotta have a lot of Sprite.
Yeah. Usually that's Mountain Dew, actually.
Carbonated soda. Yeah, I don't have my orange soda today.
Oh, shit.
It's too early in the day for me.
This takes forever. This axe
kidding.
sucks.
I do have coffee today.
Yeah. It should die in 2 more hits.
How do you know that?
It's got a life bar at the bottom of the screen.
Oh!
Yeah.
I'm not very observant, honestly.
Well, it's also harder to catch these details when you're not the
Well,
one using the controller.
everything is brand new.
Yeah, there's that too. You haven't seen a new video game in a long time. So we came back to the beginning of the game here for 2 items. One is being guarded by this guy who's kind of unfriendly.
He's pretty easy to kill, apparently.
Not necessarily.
I just thought he was dead. Ah!
There. He should be dead now.
Die already. Whoa.
Yeah, okay.
Whoa. So
The
what was he
peculiar
missing?
doll. Let me show you the
I wanna see
peculiar
it.
doll.
Well, that is peculiar.
Here. You reading that?
Yeah.
A cold and lonely painted world.
Was drawn into a cold and lonely. Okay. So
And,
we're going to go into a cold and lonely world? Is that what you're
We
telling
could
me?
if you want. The
not
significance of this room, this is the cell that you're in when you start the game.
Okay.
Someone sneaks up to the ceiling and throws a key down to you.
Ah.
And then you pick it up and leave. Hey, Joel says hi, by the way.
Oh, hi, Joel. I didn't know that was Joel. Now I do.
Alright, so that's one of the things that we needed to come here for. The peculiar doll.
Right.
And then there's an item that's going to be more immediately useful.
It's wet down here.
It is.
No wonder I'm so cold. I wonder if this makes me feel cold just because I'm looking at this damp, dark
Could be.
shadow world. Ew.
Our character is really not very durable.
Well,
It's
insulting.
my mistake.
You're talking about me. Was that a bowling ball? Or
A cannonball, probably.
A
I
cannonball?
don't know that they do a lot of bowling in these parts.
Ah!
They could.
Bowling's been around for a long time. They're wusses.
Yeah and no. These are actually some of the more dangerous
Oops.
enemies if you know what you're doing, because they're a lot less predictable than most of the supposedly stronger enemies.
Oh.
Hey, there's 2 of you.
Oh, he has a shield.
Huh. Oh, whatever.
How'd this happen?
He's probably dead.
Huh?
Nothing.
He looks tougher than those other
Yeah, these are hollow soldiers.
hollow soldiers.
Yeah, hollow is like super undead. So when you're undead, you stop dying.
As undead as you can get.
Yeah, you sort of gradually lose your humanity as you keep dying and being reborn.
Oh, like on Game of Thrones. You
Really?
you don't lose your humanity.
Okay, well, get this though. I think I forgot to mention this. This developer is actually going to work with the author of Game of Thrones to make a game. It's not going to be a Game of Thrones video game, I think, but... Okay, so this is what we came here for, the Rusted Iron Ring. It's a ring that improves your balance on poor footing, supposedly.
Okay.
What it does is, if you can like move through swamps unencumbered and stuff, much later in the game, we're going to need to be really maneuverable in a swamp. So,
Well,
so that is the extent of it. I guess I should just run back.
okay.
How do you get out of
We
here?
spent some time doing that.
Huh?
We spent some time doing that.
Yeah. Well, it didn't help that I fucking died somewhere.
Well, yeah.
The
No,
hollows
I
with
died.
the torches.
I died.
No, you didn't.
You killed me.
I'm the one using the control. You
Just
can
like-
blame me. It's fine.
Well, yeah, because I didn't make the decision to die.
Yeah.
And I didn't die last time either.
Okay. That was not remotely safe running past them like I did.
Well, here we are again. Are we
Yep.
going to roll into a little ball and here comes a bird? Ooh, that's pretty.
Isn't it?
We're high. Way high.
Hey, Floria. Ganir, she actually has an account with that username.
Yeah,
I did, but I bet she forgot because the last time we did this was like 6 weeks ago, so. Okay, where am I?
Oh, no.
Oh no, what?
I thought
I
you-
didn't see anything.
I thought we were falling and dying.
No.
Oh.
I don't know what gave you that idea.
I looked up and I was falling. Oh, God, this makes me queasy.
Yeah, this sucks, right? Here, I'll get it over with.
Oh, God, don't. It's like the Grand Canyon with those mules.
The mules.
Or
I haven't been to the Grand Canyon,
Well.
so.
These little mules go along in a ledge about this wide, and you have to share it with them.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so our next destination is the second bell.
Okay.
We could make the guy stronger, though, the girl. Because
Yeah.
you see, we have 34,000 souls. We don't
We
need
might. What the hell? Let's just strengthen up.
Strength?
Let's just girl up.
So what? I propose a little more of that, like, energy, you know? The ability to run and stuff. And a lot more of the ability to take hits.
Well, obviously we need to take hits.
So let's do that.
Okay.
Okay, hang on.
I don't look like a corpse anymore. I don't look
Nope,
like a.
that's because I reversed your hollowing.
I didn't. How?
You know, it happened a little bit ago. It's fine.
No, I know. I saw you do it. I just didn't understand. Like.
Oh, you do it by going to a bonfire and offering humanity.
Okay. Offering humanity. I'll give you.
It's like a
something-
divine offering sort of thing.
Oh, so you can get your life back.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh God.
That's a really, really hard jump. It's like kind of
How
a
do you know
bug.
where you can hop and not die?
By playing the game a lot.
Okay.
Okay. The game has bugs. That one almost killed me.
Bugs? What happened?
Glitches.
I know. I know what you meant.
You
I
remember
just-
this guy?
Yes.
I'm considering a change of location. I have a rather pressing matter to attend to up above.
The bell.
That keeper has served me well, but enough with her.
What keeper?
Oh, what keeper indeed. I don't know if you remember Firekeepers. A lot of the
Yeah,
bonfires
yeah.
have a patron
Yeah,
like
I do.
Firekeeper.
Oh, I see. So that's what he's talking about. What's wrong with her?
Her tongue's been cut out.
Oh God.
We are going to be doing a lot of strength, Duke, but not for Dragon King Great Axe.
But not for.
We picked up a really silly item earlier.
Okay.
And I can show you if you want, but the character's not even strong enough to swing it.
Well,
But look at this. This is an axe.
well, God almighty.
Look at it, right? It's huge. It's absolutely horrible.
Well, she can't even...
She can't. She's not strong enough.
Can we make her strong enough to swing it just for fun?
Eventually, that will also have the effect of making us equipped to use good weapons, which that is not.
What's wrong with using good weapons?
That's what I'm saying. We could use a good one instead of the Dragon King Great Axe, which sucks.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So it's just useless.
Well, it's fun. It's neat.
You could hit something over the head with it.
Yeah. So there's a faster way to get to the next bell. You'll miss a little bit of this area called Blighttown.
Blighttown?
Blighttown kind of sucks. Do you want me to just go to the bell quickly? It'll be a little disorienting.
Tell me what way Blighttown sucks.
Because
it just looks messy and junky.
It's messy and ugly and tedious.
How long would we be in there?
I don't know it very well, so it could be like an hour plus.
Oh God, no. Let's
Okay.
get no.
There's a better way. So
Okay.
look how handsome.
I'm kind of pretty.
Yep. In the game too.
Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, see, Duke Donuts had a good idea.
We did that.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that's what that was, I guess.
So you remember we picked a master key at the beginning of the game?
Yes.
Maybe you don't.
Yes, I do.
It unlocks a whole bunch of like doors that otherwise we wouldn't be able to get into,
Okay.
including this one here. So we're currently in the Valley of Drakes.
Drake?
Yeah, like the musician. So this is an area that
Swinging bridge.
you don't really see a whole lot of. It just kind of connects the forest we were in earlier up with some stuff at the beginning of the game. This is like a zombie drake or zombie dragon or something.
Are there maps? Like when you first start this game, is there some big map you can go to somewhere
No,
and see how
actually.
everything's put together? You just have to remember all this stuff.
You do, and it's a much more like well crafted. I'm just
Well,
gonna
what
pick
is
up.
this? Is this not...
We probably don't want to wake it up.
What is it?
It's an undead dragon or drake or something. Why is this your favorite weapon of all things? I would have expected you, Duke, to be into, I don't know, like the dragon tooth or something. Oh, maybe that's what you meant. We can wake it up later. Okay, so normally, you remember we went into the sewers and we killed a like weird kind of dragon looking monster there? That leads you into Blighttown. And then after you do Blighttown, you're meant to come back up this way. Except if you have the master key, you can sort of go in through the back. So,
Wow.
this is Blighttown. It all looks like this. And it's
And how long
extremely
would we have to
confusing.
run? Oh, and you could get killed in here, or I could get killed in here at your hand.
You know what? Actually, I think I need to heal. I forget exactly how strong you need to be here. All right,
We
don't
don't
look.
have-
Don't
I'm
look,
gonna-
Vertigo.
What happened?
There.
What is... Oh,
That is a trick
God.
from trying to beat the game really fast.
It's sort of like warping.
Yeah, a little bit. That one's probably in the game on purpose. There are some places that you can fall and skip a bunch of the game that really
Right.
don't appear to be intentional. So we're in Blighttown. This is where one of the other bells is.
Oh. But we're not after that bell.
We are.
Oh.
Let me replace this with this. So you remember we got this ring that, whoops, makes us mobile in swamps?
Yes. That
I didn't get it
rusty
for this
ring.
swamp, but check this out. Normally, you can't run this fast
In
in
a
this
swamp.
knee-deep swamp. You can't do anything about getting poisoned here. It just happens.
Well, okay, so you got poison. What did that do to
It's very slowly burning away your character's hit points.
hip joints?
Yeah, her hip joints. So,
Ooh, that's weird.
I'm gonna be honest and say
It's like an intestine.
we skipped a little bit of like kind of interesting stuff, but in the interest of not taking like 10 years to beat
Seriously,
this game.
this is like a colonoscopy almost.
Is it really?
The movie that they make of it. Well, not. Actually, it looks a little less like that.
Yeah, this is like polyps and stuff. That's probably not a good
Oh
sign.
my god. This-
Oh, look at these guys, by the way.
Oh, they have very little time left then. Whoever this is.
Oh, they're undead. Oh, you mean
Ew.
these?
What is that?
It's I don't
Ew.
know.
Like tumors?
Probably yes.
Ew.
Okay, so the bell is guarded by
Is this a bell?
sort of. There's a monster in our way.
Well, right. I
And
figured there was. The last
she's
Is she hard?
attractive. A lot of people like her because I'm gonna be honest, she's not wearing much in the way of clothes.
Oh my god.
Speaking of which, maybe we could take a.
I don't care.
No, I'm saying maybe we could take a page from her playbook and.
And go in there naked? Is that
Well, just wearing a little bit less.
Oh, is that making
Our
you
character is a
more
little less
agile?
mobile than I would like her to be, so.
Okay. All right. Take her pants off if you want. She's just okay.
Nah, it's fine. So this is Quelaag.
These look like those date sacks on palm trees.
Mm-hmm. I know what you mean.
I don't remember the graphics being quite this good. I guess they were.
They were. You commented on it at the time.
Yeah. Ew. Ew. Is that me? Is this
that's
thing you were
Quelaag.
talking about?
Yeah.
Well, she has the strategic part covered, so it's she doesn't shave her armpits either, I don't think.
She probably can't. She's mostly spider, so.
Well, okay.
This boss isn't usually as hard as the gargoyles that we fought earlier.
Right. Chaos Witch. What do you say that?
Quelaag.
Quelaag?
Quelaag. If you look at the Japanese, it looks like it should be Quelaag, but
Quelaag.
the English voice actors
Always
changed a lot of the pronunciation of
Yeah.
the stuff from the original, or
So
from
so this was originally Japanese.
Yes, but the voices were always in English.
Huh. So they had a market in mind.
That and the setting is sort of like fake European, so
Setting is what?
sort of like fake European, a little like Westeros, I guess.
Yeah, a little. Medieval look. Even.
Uh-huh.
Ow! Oh god, my hip joint, for real.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
Okay. She's too tall to hit you if you just hug the spider nose. So she's too tall.
I am, or the monster?
Quelaag is. Oh god. There we go. She died.
Finally.
So
Strategic coverance. That was kind of funny.
uh-huh. Right. So she's dead. She came from back here. So we're gonna go investigate that area.
So is this where the bell is then?
Yeah. The lower of the two bells.
And we're going up, so that's a.
We're going up, but we went way down.
What was I just exuding there?
Charm.
I am pretty charming. That's true.
Oh, Denier asked me if I told you about these messages on the ground. Did I mention this ever?
I don't remember you mentioning them. No.
I may have forgotten to. I think I
can't read them.
did. It says I did it up there.
Oh, duh.
So these messages, you leave them, and then they'll show up in other people's worlds. So I could leave a.
What do
let's
you,
see.
I don't know what you mean. Like, okay, so this message is here. Who left it there for
Some other
me?
player. We don't know.
Oh.
And we can't find out.
And what? And so we could say anything we wanted. Can we leave a message?
Well, it limits you so that you can't just put a bunch of swear words or something.
Oh, that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so if we pull the lever,
Okay.
pay some attention to this.
I am.
I have not.
It's a
Duke.
moon door. Ah.
It's really cool, Denier. You remember where that guy in the kind of onion-looking armor was sitting? In front of a big gate?
What the hell?
That's a giant.
I thought that was probably a giant. Are you sure there's not already some Game of Thrones connection between somebody involved here and somebody involved at Game
Was
of
probably
Thrones?
a fan.
Because
is my guess.
So much of it.
Yeah, I no, that wouldn't surprise me. All right, so we're done here, and a lot of kind of significant stuff changed in the game world that you would be more familiar with. But
Ooh.
oh, vagabonds, yeah, I've seen like 3 vagabonds
Attacking
because I
me.
played this game a lot.
So somebody left a message so that
Yeah.
I don't make a mistake. Is that
Well, it says attacking ahead.
right?
What do you think?
To me, that means somebody's going to attack me ahead if I keep going.
That's interesting. What if it means
That
there are illusory walls in this game? So that wasn't a real wall.
okay.
You had to. I hit it with my.
But how did you know that? Like, how did you know what attacking ahead meant?
You
Like,
don't. The messages aren't super clear.
Oh,
I've been Gravelorded once.
they're like riddles almost, maybe.
A little bit, yes.
Ew, this stuff's kind of gross looking.
This is why I didn't want to spend very much time in Blighttown, actually.
Yeah.
But you have no eggs. Ah, no matter. Go along and have audience with our fair lady. I pray that you will mind your manners.
Are you ready to see the fair lady?
Yeah.
Are you expecting her to be like a real looker?
Well, I didn't. Now I'm not because you asked me if you.
Because I'm leading the witness.
Uh-huh.
This is the firekeeper for this bonfire here.
This is oh.
She looks like Quelaag, right?
Uh-huh.
We don't speak the same language as her, so we can't communicate with her.
Well, then what are we gonna do? Leave?
Leave. I just wanted to show you illusory walls and stuff.
Okay. This is really kind of gross almost.
It is,
Like
yeah.
Like it has growths on it. Like
Yeah, these are, I don't know what the term is, but you know, spiders will like weave a big sack of like web
Right.
around.
They're egg sacs, aren't they?
Larvitar, yeah, I think so. Larvitar, you talk to her by equipping the Old Witch's Ring, which we don't have, and I don't know where you get it.
Huh.
So yeah, and then just a little preview of what'll be coming
Here's a
later
polyps
in the
again.
game. Yeah. If you go down here, this is the Demon Ruins.
Who are these? Demons?
These are worshippers of Quelaag and the Fair Lady.
Okay.
Who Quelaag's dead.
Right. Oh, do they know Quelaag's dead?
Probably not. We won't be coming here yet. Don't you think that lava effect looks really bad? It really hurts my eyes. So let's go back to the last bonfire where we slept.
Okay. How did you
I really hope this doesn't... Okay, good. So
how did you do that? Some
I
trick?
used a homeward bone.
Homeward bone.
Yeah, it's a magic item that
Yeah, okay.
sends you back to the last place you slept. So check
Like
this out.
Homeward bound.
You notice it doesn't say rest at bonfire, it says light bonfire.
Oh no.
The firekeeper is absent.
Where is the firekeeper?
Well, she was down in that cage, right?
Yeah. Is she dead? Pillaged corpse.
Yep.
Who killed her?
Lautrec, the guy in the gold armor. who was sitting here and just kind of looking at her.
Oh. So we're just gonna leave.
Well, in a little bit.
Oh, I remember
You
him.
ring the second bell? That is incredible, I must say. But now we have a new problem. It's noisy, it snores, and its breath is lethal. This is no laughing matter, I tell you.
You
breath
can't.
is-
We could have saved
Is
her
this
if
a
we'd
dragon?
murdered Lautrec.
Damn,
Okay.
that stench.
Yukuri time. How
Beginning to like
how
it.
do I do that?
Do what?
Maybe it's time
Um,
to do
A friend of mine is in the chat, and she knows how to get the ring that allows us to speak to the fair lady.
Oh.
Maybe it's time I do something about it.
So,
I think Duke Donuts wanted you to kill Lautrec.
well, we can't now.
I know.
He left. Okay, so check this out. Look. This was a pool of water, and now it's a big snake with like a mustache made of skin. Listen to it talk. Its teeth clack.
Ah, hello. Was it you who rang the bell of awakening? I am the primordial serpent,
Ooh.
King Sika Frapt, close friend of the great Lord Gwyn, chosen undead, who has rung the bell of awakening. I wish to elucidate your fate. Do you seek such enlightenment? Very well.
You didn't let me make a
Then I am
decision.
pleased
You don't want to
share.
say no.
Chosen undead, your fate is to succeed the great Lord Gwyn, so that you may link the fire, cast away the dark, and undo the curse of the undead. To this end, you must visit Anor Londo and acquire the Lord Vessel.
Ooh, the Lord Vessel.
So we need to go to Anor Londo.
How do
I
we
am
know?
pleased to see you well. Is it something urgent? Those who seek the realm of lords must brave Sen's fortress, a deadly house of traps.
Whoa.
Many have gone before you, but none have returned. Fate has chosen you.
Whoa. Are we gonna die then?
Caution.
Oh, almost certainly. Not on purpose.
Well, let's try to live.
Okay. While I'm here, I want to feed him some stuff that we're not going to use.
Why?
He gives you souls for it.
Oh.
And it's a little bit it's a little tricky for me to go through the menu because we have so much shit in it. Stuff. So I'm getting rid of like really bad axes and armor and stuff.
Okay. Sounds like the Walking Dead
Oh yeah, yeah.
noises.
We don't need the hard leather set anymore. Black leather's fine. What is with all this stuff we're wearing?
Farewell, chosen undead. I remain here and await thee.
I want to put on the dingy set. I think it might be more protective than what we currently have, and it looks cool. The bloodstained skirt.
Wouldn't that slow you down to have all that extra stuff on?
You would think. Doesn't our character look cool?
Pretty much, yeah.
Hell yeah. This doesn't make any sense. All this and like a battle axe.
I would totally dress like that.
Oh, sick. Whoa.
What did you do?
I almost made this guy angry. He's really friendly,
Actually,
though.
you made it out. Yeah, I made it out safely too. I have my Pyromancy of the Great Swamp, so I can usually manage with a bit of care. Oh yeah, by the way, I can share my spells with you. I think you have a knack for it. All you need are the materials.
Let's not
I'd be
do
pleased
this.
to help you. Unless you find the magic's unsavory.
We don't do magic.
Yeah, wonderful. Here, but
We can if we want later.
from the Wiley.
Let's not do this.
Okay,
It's
let's
boring.
just. Bye.
You dare.
See you.
Bye bye.
Okay, so Sen's fortress is behind that gate that we saw.
That we couldn't see anything.
Yeah. Let me think. There's one more thing. I meant to pick this up when we we went on our little tour to grab stuff earlier, and I forgot. It's a ring.
Okay.
One of our rings is really crappy, and almost anything would be a decent replacement for it. Hang on.
Where?
Oh, that looks all kinds of weird. Hang on.
You're making me queasy. You're scrolling around so fast.
Sorry.
Whoa! What made that fire?
Firebomb.
Okay. Ah, there's when that rusty ring comes in handy.
Actually, no.
No?
We don't have it equipped right now.
Well, he ran. I guess it's just not very deep.
Right. I have to concentrate for this, which is why I suddenly got really quiet.
That's okay.
As I said, these enemies are a lot less predictable than enemies that are supposedly stronger, so... Yes, Duke. Damn, almost. Ah.
What does that mean?
Hang on. We're visiting a character named Havel.
Okay. And you just remember all this crap?
I've played this game a lot of times. All right, check this guy out. This dude is really dangerous. If he hits me,
That's me.
if he hits you, you will die.
Oh God!
He's slow though.
I'm pretty
Nimble.
yeah.
Yeah. So this is gonna take a second. This character isn't really like
Ooh!
designed to do this sort of thing, so. And I don't do this. I killed this guy like the first time I played the game, and then never again.
Take a swing.
No.
Why?
If I take a swing, I will die.
Why?
He needs to do something in this.
Oh.
Dude, stop. How do you backstab this guy? Oh God, I'm sorry, Denier. There's not an easier way for me to do this. Oh shit. Wow. That was the
am I gonna
luckiest
die?
thing in the world.
Ah!
There we go. Should be 2 more backstabs, maybe 1.
Ooh.
Okay.
Finally? God. Then he just disappears.
Yep. This ring,
What does it do for us?
it allows us to equip more stuff. So we can put on all this armor now, and we'll move really, really fast. Because our guy is strong enough to
handle it.
handle
The
like
weight-
much
the weight of
much
it.
heavier stuff. So that about covers it. We can go to Sun's Fortress. That's kind of a problem with this
So
game.
don't we have more bells to ring?
Nope,
We don't.
just those 2.
Well, how
But
do we
now
know?
we need to go to Sen's Fortress to get to Anorlando to get the Lord Vessel. That's our
Ultimate?
objective, is to get to find the Lord Vessel.
Okay. Does this game ever end?
Yep.
Okay.
I can beat it in a little over an hour, but it involves.
It'd be boring.
It would be boring. Yes.
Could you just run past?
Yeah, you
Flip
wouldn't
in
be
the
able to
air.
like recognize anything, you know.
Yeah.
Wagoosh. Boom. Did you watch the first stream we did of this Larvitar? I forget Lavatar.
What? Larvitar.
Larvitar IRL. You want to make our character stronger in any way?
Sure.
How about strength?
Sure. That would make, you know.
It would make one stronger.
Okay. And intelligence just doesn't matter, huh?
Intelligence only matters if you're using magic.
Okay. Maybe we should have used magic because
Might have been fun.
I do like intelligence. It's true.
Okay, so yeah, I went really slow for the first stream and showed her a lot of the world and how it connects. But then it's been a really long time, so. Alright, so this is where we were headed. You'll note that
There's that.
the guy in the onion armor is
gone. Where is he?
I don't know.
Oh, is he lurking?
So,
And what am I emanating?
this is the aura of the wolf ring.
And what does that do?
It makes you, basically it's harder to like make you flinch
Okay.
when someone hits you.
Okay.
So this is Sen's fortress and it is full of traps. Like you see this on the floor, this is a button. So when you step on it, there's a hidden crossbow in the stairs down there. And look at these things.
What the heck is that?
It's like a snake man.
I know.
Isn't that sick?
God.
I have no idea how to fight these things. I never bother.
I thought he was going to grab my leg.
Here's more snake.
I hear it. Whoa. How many are there going to be?
Oh shit. Lots. Oh, whoops.
And we've got to get through here.
Yeah. We're fighting him on the stairs, so I actually can't capitalize on these parries.
Can't we just go over to the other side of the pillar and sneak up real fast? Or
Yeah, if you want.
well, it's kind of fun to watch him die, though.
Waboosh.
Ew.
He was standing back here, and there's a soul of a brave warrior there.
Right.
That's a useful item.
Oh.
Yeah, they are. That whole area has a lot in common with Sen's. Check this out. You see this?
Ooh.
It's like an obstacle course, like
Right.
American Gladiators. And down there is a swamp.
It reminds me of double Dutch jump roping.
I could see that. I don't know if we can survive if we fall here.
Don't kill me.
Oh, okay, I might not.
Oh!
All right,
Is
we're
it
good.
water? Okay.
No, this is like a swamp kind of thing.
Okay.
Remember this guy? He was
Yes.
under the
Yes.
church. There's a lot of him now.
Why?
There's a lot of treasure down here.
Okay, and it took forever to get him.
Yeah, but
You're stronger now, or I'm stronger.
yeah. This is also actually an easier fight because that other one is like in the basement of the shit.
We're so zoomed into it.
Yeah. That's because, like I said, the camera doesn't want to go inside a solid object.
Yeah.
So, like, if I try to move it into the corner here, it'll...
So cold.
Are you still cold?
I am. I get goosebumps.
We have, like, a Snuggie or
that
something.
might be what I want.
Hey, Bug, I don't suppose you could assist with, like, a blanket or a Snuggie or something. You know the Kiki's Delivery
Is that
Service
dirty or
blanket?
clean laundry? Huh?
There's a Kiki's Delivery Service blanket on the floor. Huh, this one's really strong.
There's like a throw on the couch. Oh, is that what he's at? Oh,
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Isn't it? I think
Perfect. No,
I think
is
Megan got that for me.
This is
Oh God.
Thanks. Megan got this for you.
Yes.
Is Megan watching us?
She could be. Hang on. I'm I need to recover from a mistake. So
I'm sorry.
Give me just a moment. No, don't be sorry. I'm the one that made the mistake.
I'm a little distracted, so.
Wagoosh. This dude is really strong compared to the one we just fought. I don't get it. Hey, I don't think there's any treasure back here. I'm only going down here because I've possibly never done this, and I'm not sure what's here. So I'm sort of curious myself.
What were you drinking?
The Estus flask. It's the thing that heals you.
It does what?
It heals you
Oh, it
over
heals you?
time.
Oh, okay.
Or not over time, instantly. Well, yeah, I know that, but...
We should have
Larvitar, I used to speedrun Gravelord Sword. Of course I know about that.
told Ben and Morgan.
Yeah, we should have, actually. We got a scythe. Oh, God.
What is...
The soul of a brave warrior.
Okay. Is that what you're trying to get? Whoa!
No, I don't know what I'm trying to get.
Your flask is almost empty.
Yeah, it sure is. Okay. I just wanted to show you what was in the goop in the Sen's Fortress. So, this is like my favorite level in any video game, period.
Huh.
But, you're not going to get an authentic Sen's Fortress experience. Secret Wall. That's a fantasy wall, is what
Right.
that's called. Because usually it takes kind of a while to like figure out where all the traps are and everything. I might die going through Sen's Fortress, but it's not going to look anything like a standard Sen's Fortress run, and for that I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't want to kill this guy. He's not friendly exactly,
Who
but
is he? Who is he?
he's a giant. Giants are like slave labor in this world,
Oh, okay.
so I'm not going to beat up on him, even though you do get some treasure for doing that. But
But
do you remember there was a little scene where a giant like pulled a chain and opened that gate? That was that giant.
oh,
He's not the only one. There are many giants in the
Okay.
game.
and see, there are giants on Game of Thrones too.
But are they slave labor? Because I gotta say, George R.R. Martin didn't invent giants.
I know, not exactly, but
Yeah, there's that too, and like you just can't do that now. Not on Prepared to Die edition anyway. I'm told that in I don't remember how to do this at all. I'm told that in Dark Souls Remastered on the PC, there's a lot of like hacking.
hacking.
So it's on personal computers, it's generally a little easier to cheat at games than if you use like a PlayStation or
Yeah.
something, because you have more control over the
Right.
device that's doing the game playing.
Those things make me cry.
Hang on.
Oh, you killed me.
No, I didn't.
What is that little lightning boltish?
It's a snake woman. Huh?
Am I dead?
Nope. You might be. I forget how to do this. Not like that.
Now I'm dead.
Yes.
Okay, I have to go to the bathroom. Would this be a good time to go to the bathroom while I'm dead? Okay. I have to go up.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back and get the souls that we dropped and stuff.
Okay,
I haven't played this game in so long.
I will return.
I kind of... Okay. Hey, Jed. I don't remember this particular catwalk. I actually always had issues with it even when I was playing the game regularly. It's possible that as I keep saving and quitting, my character will move back enough that the pendulum stops, or the axe stops hitting it, but I'm not totally sure. Yeah, I think this is fucked. My mom ran up to the bathroom, so I'm attempting to get these souls back.
How do your stairs get code? Did you steal? Where did I put? Oh, here we go.
Did you notice the, like, I don't know what it's called, but to carpet stairs you have like little boards with like something sharp on them, right? Like some kind of tacks.
Little strip.
Have you noticed that those are really easy to step on here? It hurts like hell.
I haven't noticed it, but those little tack strips.
So this is actually a lot closer to a normal Sen's Fortress experience than I expected, by the way. Apparently I've forgotten to do it, how to do at least the bottom half of the zone, if not the whole thing. Alright, cool, we're good.
Okay, I'm back. Oh, except I got my blanket all tangled up.
Oh, did you?
There we go.
Okay. Large Titanite shards are useful.
What?
Tack strips, thank you.
Thank you.
See this guy? He's asleep on the job. That'll matter later. Huh? The fuck? Check that out. Boom, boulder.
What is? Oh,
That was sick,
oh,
right?
God.
Hang on. We need to come down here.
What? Looks.
Good backstab.
Oh my God.
How do people parry these things? Hang on.
Snake Man.
Maybe if I remember how to get to Big Hat. Alright, this is why I wanted to come down here. Check this out.
Oh, there he is again.
Yeah, this is Siegmeyer.
Oh, ah, where did you come from? Splendid news, I tell you.
I don't know.
Ah, can you see my sight? Yes, indeed. I've run up against a wall, or a ball, to be precise. I'm afraid
What does that mean?
tough to be out running those things.
Or a
Here
ball?
I sit, quite tickled.
I didn't get the joke.
You'll see.
Another development.
I gotta keep talking to him until he's like done talking.
Okay.
Okay. So, you remember this is like full of booby traps, right? One of these is somehow they're rolling these cannonballs down at fixed intervals. So you have to be kind of quick.
Oh, so as soon as one goes, you have time.
Yeah.
Now run! God. Can you jump over them if you miscalculate?
No.
God.
There are tricky ways to deal with them.
Then there's that.
Oh god.
Oh no.
That is the worst thing in the world.
What happened?
They never do it.
Why did the life come back?
What, this?
Yeah.
That's blood loss building up. When that fills up, it just does like a flat...
I'm dead.
You're sitting right here.
Oh, I know, but I'm dead.
Yeah, whatever. Just an excuse to run up the Sen's Fortress again.
Okay.
What's back there? Is that just the lightning spear or whatever? 'Cause I'm not a big fan of that weapon.
I forgot what the little green things mean.
That means that your character's stamina gauge, thank you, Mackenzie, is filling up much more quickly than normal.
I'm sorry, what's that
Your
distracted?
character's stamina gauge.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, am I dead again?
Hit the... yeah. Ugh, apparently.
How many times have I died?
I don't know.
I only died, what? Once last time when we did it the first time? When you jumped
Yeah,
off that
yeah.
wall that
Only once.
that I didn't want to jump off?
Only once.
That's not true?
No.
Oh, how many
Not
times did I
remotely.
die? I just don't remember.
I don't know. We're doing a bunch of stuff that I would never normally do if I'd played the game on my own. I would just grab a super weapon that I deliberately
Right.
skipped and then sort of run through the rest of the game. And most of these areas you don't need to visit, so...
Okay. I don't like these swinging axe things. Oh, that's tricky.
They're timed such that if you just go really fast, they won't hit you.
Ah!
I'll check it in just a sec. Floria, thank you. Okay. Should I bother going in here? Maybe not. I'm just gonna move on. Yeah, it happens. Alright, I need to kill this thing. I don't know how to kill these
God,
fucking
how many
things.
of these things are there?
A lot. This isn't a true Sens experience, though.
A true Sens experience.
Sens is the name of this area, Sens Fortress.
It's not a Zen experience either.
Dude,
God.
everybody parries these
Am I
things.
dead?
Yeah, get over it. Everybody parries these things, and I don't understand why. It's like a lot harder than other ways of dealing with them.
So, how is it I just come back to life?
Mom, that's the story of the game.
Okay.
you're
But why am I
undead. You're cursed.
Why am I no different?
You are different. You're made of jerky now.
Am I made it?
Yeah.
Oh. How do I get rid of the jerky? By getting some humanity? Or
By
something?
reversing hollowing using humanity.
Okay.
Wagoosh. The wagoosh is how you get through.
Wagoosh?
Yep.
That's a maneuver?
Yep.
Oh, God.
Of
hate
my own
this.
invention.
Now am I going to die again? Okay, good. We've seen these before.
Yeah, we have. What do you mean, the statues?
Those things standing there with their little hands out on this.
Yeah, they we saw the real ones though.
Right.
These are statues of knights. We ran into actual knights that were living and
But I
attacking
saw
us.
these statues a while ago, too, though.
Yeah, they're only in Sens Fortress.
Okay.
Boulder? Ever?
Boulder?
Boulder.
Trying to trick you.
Actually, yeah, they are.
Anyone? Uh-oh.
Hang on. No, it's safe now.
Oh.
She might come after us eventually. No. Fuck it.
Oh, no.
See, the first couple times I tried it, I was hitting the parries, so I thought they were easy. But it's not. It's too hard.
You were hitting the what?
Parries. Hang on. I'm kind of busy.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. That's that femoral artery there.
Okay, so normally you don't fight this guy.
So why are you fighting?
You'll see. Normally you would run up here. You wait for a boulder to go, and you just run up there. You can make it.
Right.
But the boulders are heading down, and if we follow them, we're gonna see some serious shit. Check this out. There's a couple things here. So these boulders are like piling up in here.
So they're gonna come up to the top?
Yeah, if you give them enough time, I believe they do.
They do look a little jerky.
And while we wait on that, okay, I'm gonna spoil something for you.
Why?
No, I'm not. Did you see that treasure chest?
Yeah.
Did you like that treasure?
No. What was going on there? Do it again.
No, hang on.
I want to see it again.
Just a sec. There we go. Just a sec. There we go.
What was that about?
Nothing. So this is a mimic. It's a monster that looks like a treasure chest. These things are really dangerous.
Oh, a mimic is. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Oh, hey, I never healed. I should do that.
Ew. Ew. It's a different monster, though.
But that was the thing that almost killed your
Also,
guy.
is like Game of Thrones. There's so much.
Well, what, mimics?
No, him shattering into pieces.
Mm-hmm. That's...
This must be Dragonglass.
I don't know about that.
Well, if you watch Game of Thrones, you would.
Yeah, I would. So the boulders here piled up. So those have room to go all the way through. And we got one more kind of useful piece of treasure out of that. I don't know how you get back up from here, though.
What did you do just then?
I used humanity to heal.
So I don't look like jerky anymore?
No. It's not that useful.
What's not?
The ring. Is that really your favorite? Why? Okay, we're good. I should heal again. There's like a totally different route up here, and I've never found it. Whoops. I guess. So, you're not supposed to do this by running up here, but you can.
Why are you not supposed to if you can?
Well, I mean, most people don't. So this is where these boulders have been coming from this whole time. This contraption, like... Look at that. These, like, big wooden battering rams hit the boulders.
Right, and
if we
them down.
move this lever...
They stop doing that?
Well, they get hit in different directions, so... This one, for example. If you, like, look down here... It went and it hit something. And do you remember there was that one guard that was like sleeping on the job?
Mm-hmm.
That one snake man?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it hit.
Oh.
Are you just supposed to like poise break these things? I get it.
Do what?
Don't worry about it. It's a term from the game. So check this guy out.
I agree, Bug. The boulder machine is rather cool.
A rare thing in these times. I am Logan. I'm a bit cooped up, as you can see. I have a bright idea. Suppose you set me free.
I don't think that's a good idea.
You think?
This place is not too much. The inactivity is ridiculous.
It's like work.
Huh.
Oh, heavens. Thank you. I'm seeing. I must log a few things first, and I will be free. I will return to Farling Shrine. Speak with me then, so that I may impart my sorcery.
Sorcery?
Yeah, this is Big Hat Logan. He's just a character you talk to.
Okay.
Someone in chat wanted me to show you Logan, so that's Logan.
Oh, okay.
How do you get this? There we go. Oh, nice. He does have a big hat.
He was already dead. Why didn't he just knock him off? Or why didn't I just knock him off?
I don't know.
I could, right?
If you want.
I don't know. It just would have been fun.
Which way are the boulders going? Not this way, right?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
You may find out the hard way.
Yeah, normally when you do this, you just run all the way to the top in like one smooth motion. Are they going this way? No.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's a boulder machine.
It's been hitting boulders that... What the hell's that way? Whatever. You, like, unlock stuff by doing this, so... I think there's, like, a key that we'll be able to get now because of this. I don't know.
Of the what?
Huh?
A key that we can get because of what?
Because I moved the machine around. Alright, hang on. I gotta concentrate for this.
Whoa. Whoa.
You have to run at a really specific angle to not get hit there.
God.
And you need to hit this enemy. Very important. It blocks your path otherwise.
Ew, we haven't been here, have we?
No, this is the top of Sen's Fortress. And we're through.
Okay, what happens now?
Now we go outside.
What do we do out here?
Well, a couple things, but I'm going to show you. For the most part, I didn't get anything spoiled the first time I played this game. But for some reason, I had like 20 people watching me play this part. I just started Twitch, so like back then if I got 3 viewers, I was like, dude, I'm going pro. I need to go to the Lambo dealership, you know. But so it was like 20, and they were just watching me do the beginning of Sens over and over again. And finally someone was like, do you want to know how to get to the bonfire? And it's like, yeah, sure, why not? You have to fall down that little pit there. It's hard to find. Now you don't look like Jerky anymore.
Why? Because I've got some humanity.
Yeah.
Ah, it feels so much better.
Yeah, that's not going to last.
Yeah. That surprised me.
Okay, you know what? There is one mechanic that I've never used that I would like to show you. It makes the game easier, which is why I've never used it. But there's also like story stuff involved with it, so... By the way, something's throwing gigantic fire bombs. That giant is. Don't worry about that.
That giant that pulled the chain?
Different giant.
Ah!
We fought one of these last stream, but I don't remember how it went.
They look kind of clumsy.
Yeah, they are. They hit like freight trains when
They're
they
heavy.
hit you, though.
See, there we go. Must have been Dragon Glass.
Must have been, whatever that means.
Well, if you watched Game of Thrones, you would know.
Well, it sounds like I don't want to watch it. It sounds like I want to read it, right?
It's obsidian.
Oh, okay. Well, there's obsidian in this game.
Well, see?
I don't really think George R.R. Martin invented obsidian. So this guy's actually super dangerous,
Aw,
even though he's
this is
weak.
nice. Who is this person here?
Oh, Denier. That's a friend of mine. Good friend of mine.
Aw, that's a nice thing to say.
Thank you, Denier.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know what to do about this.
Oh, I was just devastated. Devastated. What about you? Who is this person?
Hang on. Okay. What's your question?
I don't know. Like, who is this person?
Oh, Allie, another friend of mine.
I should just say Ellie. Okay.
That was Ricard. He has a rapier. We have a special rapier now that looks really
And
silly.
Allie, I think they got tired of making it. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
let's go ahead and impose a spoiler moratorium.
I won't do a spoiler. I'm just saying I was disappointed in how things did not wrap up in a satisfying way.
Doggerino, do a spoiler.
I didn't do a spoiler.
Yeah. Yeah, but a puppo would.
Who would?
Don't worry about it. So, I don't think our character's dexterous enough to actually use this. But this weapon that we got, like, it's cool. I don't know how, like, good it is. Like, check this out. You can, like...
Looks like a needle.
Yeah.
That's its thrown in game. Yeah, sword in.
Sure. I'm just going to assume that everything you say from this point forward has something to do with Game of Thrones. Yeah, like, doesn't it proc, like, enchantments and stuff super fast? Alright, Mom, I gotta concentrate again.
Okay. Do it. Ah!
Okay. This is the Crestfallen Merchant. This guy sells shit. He's not that interesting, so I'm just gonna talk to him and buy... could use a couple of these, just in case, and... let's see. Does he sell anything else that's, like, interesting? Not really. Just a bunch of these.
Go along.
What? You cut him off.
Again, he's not a very exciting character. You didn't miss anything.
Okay. How many people are watching this?
I don't know. I don't have that information pulled up.
I was just curious. Ooh, that's weird. Why did the swords need to be all... The swords were all, like, scalloped, kind of.
Scalloped.
Yeah, go... Well, you can't...
Oh, yeah. I think that's a real-world thing. I think if you, like, shape a blade like that...
Then you cut more?
It's more...
it cuts wider. It's a wider
right, like,
stab.
it'll tend to induce heavy bleeding, which these enemies do.
Okay.
So, yeah, we have a couple viewers. All right. Honestly, I can't believe I made that jump twice. It's like not that hard, but I've missed it too many times.
Ow, headache. I guess the helmet helps.
Hang on. Where do you approach this from? We have the key we need for this. Need key. Yeah, I know. I've got
Do
it.
you have to get above it somehow? Or? Can you just go stand right over there?
You can, but there's a bug here. You can get caught.
Ah, there we go.
You get, like, sort of stuck in midair, and then eventually the game just gets confused and kills you. This game has a lot of glitches.
Really?
They're... From Software are very ambitious video game developers. So now if we ever want to go down Sen's Fortress again, which I don't know why we would, you can just get in this cage here. It acts like an elevator.
Why was that monster not killing me?
Because I'm, like, so good.
Okay, he's helping.
It doesn't see you
Okay.
when you're in the elevator
Oh.
for some reason. Okay, so normally I would just...
You're not gonna jump me off of here and kill me, are you?
No, that'd be funny, though.
Yeah. Very funny.
Normally I would just go in here.
Is there a bell?
There's a boss in there.
A boss?
We're done with bells.
Oh, no more bells ever.
Yeah. No more wire hangers. So this guy is throwing those huge fire bombs. And he, like, never ever stops.
This is the guy?
Yeah. So if you don't kill him,
Who makes his fire?
I don't know. But these bombs, or these boulders are actually bombs.
Does it matter where on him you strike?
I think for some enemies maybe, but not
You keep striking
giants.
him in the butt. I just
Yeah, they take a ton of damage pretty much no matter where you hit them.
So he could step on me.
He could. Giants are actually really weak enemies.
Did you get his Achilles heel?
Sure.
Well, you did.
All right, so that means that now the next boss we fight, that dude's not gonna be throwing big giant fire bombs at us the whole time, which normally I wouldn't bother doing because it's pretty easy to kill it with the fire bombs going. But I've heard of something.
What's Tarkus?
Yes, that I am gonna do that. I've never used this feature before, but when you're human, you can summon people to help you. And normally this is for like other human players who are playing online, but this is like a story character. We won't talk to him or anything, but he's like moderately famous in the story. His name is Iron Tarkus.
Okay.
And I've never seen this before. It's supposedly really funny. So you summon him.
Is he coming with us then?
He should, yeah.
Come on, Tarkus. He looks fake there.
He's a phantom.
Okay. Like a spirit. Oh.
So we go through the white light here. And Tarkus should come with us.
Walk away from the white light. Did Tarkus come?
He did. And then I think supposedly he just walks up to this thing and beats the shit out of it. I've never seen this before.
Oh.
But he's like super, super strong.
Let's see it.
Yeah, yeah.
Go Tarkus. Whoa.
This is a pretty cool boss fight.
Can't you both do it at the same time?
Yeah. I'm just like letting him attack
fall
it.
on you.
There we go.
Uh-oh.
This is a really interesting boss fight. I'm sort of upset that like you can only do it once. Whoops.
Oh God.
Because there are a few different ways to take it out. I would like to show you all of them, if only I could.
Oh, I see. So Tarkus, as long as I'm hitting, Tarkus doesn't?
No, we're both hitting.
You seem to be holding back.
I am, because I've never seen Tarkus before. I'm like
No,
curious.
Tarkus was holding back.
Oh, he was. I don't know.
Not anymore, I guess.
Yeah, he's... I think he kind of got confused.
Oh, no!
So the other thing about this boss is... Oh, it's invincible as it's throwing Tarkus. That's why it was missing. I see.
So while it was throwing Tarkus, you could have heard it, or you...
I could not have heard
You
it.
could not have heard it. Yay! Finally.
So another funny thing about that boss is you can, like, knock it over. And if you just run up to it and attack it right here as soon as the fight starts, it just falls into this pit and dies. It's really silly looking.
Is that supposed to happen, or it's a glitch?
It's supposed to happen.
Examine Ring of Light.
Yeah, let's examine it.
Okay, I'm looking. Okay, there it is. Ooh. Whoa. What is happening?
We're getting carried away by brain monsters. Yeah, I thought he was going to,
Where
but
are
I
they
don't think it was
taking
positioned
us?
right to fall off, right?
Where's he taking?
You remember King Seeker Frampt said we had to go to Anor Londo.
I don't remember that, but
He did.
Okay, I
This was
believe
a
you.
couple minutes ago.
Sorry.
That's where this is. Here we are. This doesn't look anywhere near
This
as like
looks a little
run
more
down.
contemporary.
Yeah. Well, this is the city of the gods. This is where Gwyn lived when he was still alive.
Okay.
This is my favorite character in the game. One of them.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you are a rare visitor. Welcome to the...
I just think her armor looks super fucking cool. There's not much else to the characters in this, so...
Bless you, bud.
And head straight yonder. If you are the chosen one, a revelation shall visit thee. What follows thereafter depends upon you.
So it's kind of easy to get stuck there. She says, if you're the chosen one, a revelation awaits thee. That means that you're supposed to get somewhere where it doesn't look like you can progress and then look around for another way. And it's kind of easy to miss.
Okay.
What is it? What am I? Well, I am the keeper of the bonfire. If not for me, what beacon would there be in this lost city? A gatekeeper and a guide. That is my calling.
So even though this is the city of the gods, she called it lost. So something is still not right here.
She called it what?
Lost.
Lost.
I think this is enough. I don't know. I won't spend these souls until I know for sure. So she said to go yonder. Yonder is this way.
Yonder?
There are side paths that I'm not doing. They're kind of neat. We can do them at some other time, so...
Yonder's kind of an Ozarks word.
Yeah, it sort of is, huh?
Over yonder.
Over yonder, yeah.
I'm gonna go over yonder and get me some pigs.
Pigs! I like pigs a lot. Not like...
They stink.
Not like to eat.
They stink.
Yeah, I hear they're real assholes, too.
They
like,
are.
piglets are really nice, like, friendly creatures, and then when they grow up, it's just like, I hate this fucking
They're
thing.
smart.
Yeah, that's the problem. Oh, yeah, remember... Does this ring a bell, this thing here? Look at it. These are the... Similar to the gargoyles we fought at the Undead Parish on the roof.
Close to the beginning?
Yep. It was like an hour in. If you were like going fast, it would be not an hour, but pretty quick. Uh-oh. The hell did it go? These guys are jerks.
Oh, there he goes. They don't leave a mess or anything.
So if you go up here, the path just ends, and you can't go this way.
What does that say there? What do the messages say?
Gorgeous view.
Oh.
I suppose that's true.
Yeah. Not bad.
So we're supposed to find or seek a revelation.
Okay, let's look. We can't just stand there and look around. We have to keep moving.
You want?
I don't know. I thought, do we have to keep moving? What is that on the floor over there? Oh, that's just another message.
Just
That
another
won't tell
message.
us anything. Or will it? Messages don't reveal things to us, right?
Not usually. See anything?
What's that up there?
You see it. A whole lot of people don't. A whole lot of people miss this.
I see it.
That's a broken window.
Right. Is that the revelation?
Yes.
Oh, I'm smart.
Yeah, true. I just wanted to grab that while we were here at Titanite.
Oh, I was watching the chat. I didn't see you do it.
No, not right away. I'm trying to leave all that stuff to be a surprise.
Our wife?
We don't have one. It's fine. So you're supposed to run up this, which it doesn't look like you should be able to do, and then jump over here and go in this broken window. This is how you get into Anor Londo.
Wow.
All right, you're gonna feel kind of sick when you watch what I do here. I'm just gonna warn you.
Are you gonna
Yes.
decapitate people
No.
and stuff? Oh.
No.
Are you gonna burn the city?
No, you're gonna get motion sickness.
Oh
Possibly.
God. Oh God. Oh God. Okay, I'm just gonna
Yeah, just don't look. It's fine.
Oh God. Okay. I really do.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
All right, hang on. I usually don't do this, but first of all, hey, does this look like a surgeon to you? Like a dentist?
What?
This guy? Is he like an evil dentist?
Why do you say that?
Because he's got scrubs and everything.
Oh.
So the reason I stopped here, you normally wouldn't, but there was a chandelier connected by that chain. And
Where'd it go?
I don't know. I hit the chain and you see there's a broken chandelier down there now.
Oh,
I wanted to be
it.
sure to do that.
Okay,
just
I
so you
can't
could
see
see it.
Where is it?
It's way down there.
Okay, just hold on. Hold still.
Right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's more that it would make my mom nauseated, Denier.
Tell me when you're done.
I'm done.
Are they? Oh, is he wanting me to throw up? I'm not going to really throw up.
No. Like
it does
spinning
make-
motions give Denier a little bit of motion sickness, so he was worried that would happen.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, there is this, I guess. So I moved this contraption, and now this is where we fought that gargoyle.
Well, wait a minute. So this is not anything like the boulder thing, but yet it's a similar...
It's a similar contraption, yeah.
But what is it doing?
It moves this platform here.
Oh, okay.
How do you fight these things? I guess you just...
I believe it. I get motion sickness sometimes if I'm walking on a floor that has a wavy pattern in it, and I'm walking the same direction as the pattern. I've been known to have to sit down and put my head down.
So, this is like the palace of Anor Londo up here.
Kind of nice.
It is.
In very good shape.
But we should check something out first. So this contraption that controls this like corkscrew tower, you can push it again to go down again. Maybe if I
So it's just
put the
taking
camera
us
down
down
here, it
a
won't make
level
Denier
or two,
sit.
or
Yes.
it's like there are threads in this building, and
Yeah. So this leads us to I don't know if I can do this room.
What is
Hang
that?
on.
Something's
That's the room where we were walking in the rafters above it and fighting the dentists. I could, yeah.
What does that mean?
Am I going to let you leave messages?
Oh, that'd be good.
I could. I don't know if I have the item I need for that.
That'd be fun. Good idea.
Apparently, I don't have the right item. I would have to go buy it. I can do that, but not right now.
We'll get it later.
So there's a secret bonfire down here, and there's a lot of stuff going on with this area. I don't want to get into it yet.
Why is it a secret? I guess that's the
Just because most people wouldn't think to hit that switch again. But this statue is kind of important. That's a statue of Gwyn.
Why didn't she stop at, or why didn't I stop at the bonfire?
You will.
Okay.
So look at this. This statue, this is Lord Gwyn. The
the god of
Zeus
all.
kind of figure. And we got the Ring of the Sun's Firstborn.
The ring of the what? Sun's first.
Yeah, this is really only useful if you're doing
Wait,
or
almost
using
there.
magic, but
The god of war was. Okay.
so what this is getting at is Gwyn's son betrayed him at some point. So he's not considered a god anymore, and they don't even know his name. But this is a good bonfire to use here.
Whoa, it's different than the other bonfires.
It's just that the room makes it look a little different. It's really small, so the light reflects off of all the surfaces.
Okay.
It is the same.
Oh.
I don't know how to fight these things, and there are a lot of them in this room, like 10. You remember the evil dentists? Mm-hmm. These things?
Yeah.
There's one. Come here.
Oh. Ooh, they throw like
These things are...
fire.
They're weak, but they're assholes. They're really, really fast, and if I ever turn my back on them, they'll kill me instantly.
Yeah, I work with people like that.
Ha!
You know who I'm talking about, too.
Yeah, I'm not going to say
I
it.
won't say it here.
See how many of these? I also think this is a really sloppy looking room.
He thinks I can't spam lots of curse words.
You can't because they don't let you swear using the thing that you use to leave messages.
I thought maybe this person was
Under the impression that you don't swear
that I
at all.
don't swear, that I don't cuss like a sailor. For some reason, I'm not cussing much today. Maybe it's because I'm in a good mood.
Could be. So, until this point, or up to this point, the
Sorry, I've said a swear before.
yeah. Up to this point, I think the game has been like kind of interestingly designed, and like there are a lot of like enemies in clever places, like around corners and guarding treasure and
look
stuff.
How many?
And then if you look at this, it's like they just sort of haphazardly placed a bunch of
chandelier.
these.
Why didn't the chandelier kill them? Isn't that what that is?
Yeah, I don't know. They weren't under there. This is sort of a preview of stuff that will come up in the game's design, where suddenly there are just rooms with a whole bunch of enemies placed really close to each other, all facing the same way, and like the best strategy for dealing with them is just sort of to lure them out all of them out one by one. Basically, they were very ambitious when they developed this game, and they sort of ran out of time to do, I think, everything they were going for. And parts of it feel a little rushed. This is one of those parts. I don't know what...
Is there any significance to the chandelier? No.
Huh?
Oh, what is that?
I don't know. I've never gotten this before.
I thought it had something to do with the chandelier.
Oh, it's a sorcery. Okay, I woke up 3 of them. That's not good.
Oh, don't do that.
No.
What? How?
I might...
Just by taking that?
Well, I got too close to them.
Oh.
The enemies are pretty simple in this game. Just once they see you, they'll start attacking and they'll never stop. They will stop if you run really, really far away. Like this. This guy's actually resetting. He's going back to his home location.
So you can hide from him?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, you just stand in that door and kill them all. Wow!
Hang on. That was still worth it. I still gained hit points doing that.
How so?
I healed for very slightly more than the damage it dealt. I did that just to reset the enemy's position. The reason I came down here... you know, I could actually die to show you this.
No, it's me that's dying. You keep...
Sure, but you won't lose anything. Anything all that important.
Okay, then kill me.
But it's this item back here. Okay. This. See all this black iron stuff?
Oh.
You'll see.
Oh, leggings and greatsword and gauntlets and armor.
Yeah. So you were wearing a ring that protected all your stuff. So even though your character died, you didn't lose anything for it. You did lose the ring itself. That's fine, because there are others.
Because I used it up, kind of.
Yeah, right. So, tell me if this, like, looks familiar. Hang on. Where did it go? This.
What? Ah, you're
You'll
making
see.
me sick. Tell me when you get there.
Sure. All right, take a look. Does this remind you of anything?
Well...
This is Iron Tarkus's gear.
This is what?
Iron Tarkus's gear.
Oh!
All of it.
Oh.
So, story-wise, what's going on here, right?
So, but Iron Tarkus is a spirit.
Right.
So... He left all
dead.
his gear behind.
That was his corpse.
So is all of this gear from dead people?
Yes.
Oh, so Is there somebody who scavenges all of the dead people's gear and puts it there, or it just
Us.
assumed that that's where it goes?
It's assumed that that's where they died.
Okay.
So that was probably Iron Tarkus's corpse
Okay, right.
that we
right.
ran across.
Right.
And so what happened, obviously, is he ran up and he just beat the shit out of the Iron Golem
Right.
and got into Anor Londo. But because he's got all this super heavy gear and he's clumsy, he fell off the rafters.
Oh. Okay. And that's where the gear settles.
Right.
Okay.
His sword is really fun.
Are
So
we
this-
strong enough to carry all that stuff?
Yes, but don't worry about it. His sword might be a fun weapon to use later.
Okay.
And this weapon that we're using is probably not... We're not going to have a fun time with the boss of this area using it. So we're going to need to upgrade somehow.
Okay, what's this? Do I have to go down again?
Actually up.
Oh.
So now we're going into the Anor Londo Palace.
Okay.
But
Where
similar
the-
to
where the
how we got
iron far-
Iron Farkas.
What was it? What is
Tarkus.
Tarkus.
He's
That doesn't sound right.
he's disappeared from the story at this point.
Right. Okay.
So
He's in
I'm
a
going to
better
spoil it
place
for
than
you.
something.
These big doors, we can't open them.
It's funny, Bug.
So we have to find another way. If I tried to open these doors, it wouldn't work. This door is also locked over here. So this is similar to how we
no.
got up into the rafters.
How we what?
How we got up onto the rafters. There is a way.
What is that? We haven't seen
Those
that.
are the monsters that carried us to Anor Londo.
Oh. They don't look the same.
Damn.
Uh-oh,
Hang on.
man.
This is a notoriously difficult part of the game, so give me just a sec.
All right.
Uh-oh. Okay.
It must be. What's throwing all those?
Knights.
Okay. Whoa!
I don't know. There. So that knight's dead.
Like a chai tea, I think.
A chai?
Or a chai latte, maybe.
Yeah, there you go. And this is how you get into the palace. You don't go through the big doors and make a grand entrance. You sneak in through another broken window, basically. So now we're at the bottom of the Palace of Anor Londo.
And what are we after?
The Lord Vessel,
Oh.
which is a big deal.
Right. A very big deal.
Okay, so there is a lot to do here, and I'm going to speed through some of it just so you don't get too bored.
Okay.
This is a neat area, but
And you know that, like, there'll be a... We'll have to stop probably 6:30-ish or 6:45-ish.
yeah,
Is that a problem? or?
it's still not that late.
Okay.
So first of all, I don't know if you've noticed. So we've fought other knights in the game, right?
Yeah.
Do you think this is the same kind of knight?
No.
It's actually not, but that's not super clear. This is a silver knight. Oh, my block button stopped working. That's interesting. Hang on. Hang on. Just a moment. There we go. Oh god. Dude, please do a different attack. There we go.
Oh! Is he gonna go into little pieces or just... Yep.
Yeah. The characters that do that are maybe like a fundamentally different kind of being.
They're a higher level, aren't they?
Maybe that's
Like-
it.
The others just lie there and just...
Okay,
bleed
listen
out.
listen closely. You hear that?
Yeah. Is that him?
There's something here.
Is it
And if you look in this...
Lord Vessel?
No.
Oh.
But if you look in here, there's a room.
Yeah.
And if we go to the other side,
Uh-huh.
there's just a fireplace. But it's actually a fantasy wall.
Like so many others we have seen.
Yeah. Now, there's a neat thing that... You remember I purposely got hit by the mimic in
Why did
Sen's Fortress.
Yeah, why?
Because it's cool. Okay, so look at these treasure chests, right?
Uh-huh.
Keep looking.
That one's...
It's different, right?
Right.
A lot of people don't know this, but you don't have to... You can look at a chest and know whether it has a
It's
mimic.
not chained down, for one thing.
Right, well, the chain is facing toward you.
Right.
Whereas all of these, it's coiled away.
Right. Well, I guess in my mind it was...
Oh,
kind of
yeah, that's what it is. It's chained to the
attached.
ground, probably.
Yeah.
I never really thought of that. Let's see. Sure as hell don't need that. All right, so check this out. This is something that I think a lot of people don't know. But this is an item that...
The talisman?
Yeah, it's mostly used for the online multiplayer.
Okay.
So if... yeah, I'm showing her. So, like... Usually when you get hit by an undead talisman, you can't... Don't worry about that.
Okay.
You can't use your Estus flask, so you can't heal. So it's you're meant to bring these when you go invade someone to try to kill them, but eventually the game's servers are going to go down and you're just not going to be able to play online anymore. So the item has another use that they don't really tell you about, which is that if you throw it at a mimic, it like breaks the spell and they just sort of open up like this. You can grab the item if you want.
What is it?
It's a mimic. This is that same monster we
Right,
fought.
no, but why do you need to open it and what are you grabbing?
Treasure. These have treasure. They just use it to bait you to kill you.
The treasure is the bait for
Yeah.
you. Okay.
It's actually not a very good weapon, but that's correct, Buzz. Although she wanted to go to the Blighttown Bell first, and I didn't let her do it. Other than that, I've mostly been letting her drive.
Not always.
Mostly.
And yes, and don't ask him a question about.
You're trying to make fun of me, and you can't figure out how to do it.
No, I'm just thinking about when you made me jump off a roof, and all I was
Oh
doing
yeah,
was
well
asking
that
if it was
was
possible.
hilarious.
Yeah, it was really funny.
Yeah. So, you remember that guy that I fought in the like basement of the Undead Parish? It took forever, and I got a ring from him. He had like a bunch of big, huge armor and stuff.
You got a what from him? A ring?
A ring.
Barely.
Yeah. So we just found all of his gear, which it's way too heavy to use.
Who was he?
Havel.
Oh,
Possibly.
okay. Yeah. Havel's helm.
Whoops. Let's see. Where the hell's the dingy set?
So, can you just get stronger so you can carry and use that gear?
I could. It's pretty good gear, but it's not the most efficient way to just like beat the game, you know? If we were like going online, that might be different. But we also got this dragon tooth thing. So if you look at this item, you need to have 40 strength to use it. And you see we only have 27, right?
Right.
But when you hold a weapon in two hands, it multiplies your strength stat by 1.5. So 27 plus half of 27 is 40.
Right.
So we can use this weapon, and it's really fucking cool.
If we use both hands.
Yes. Which you would only ever want to do anyway.
It's so big.
It's really, really cool. This is the dragon's tooth. It's the weapon that guy was using down there.
Oh no! Ooh, that's his tongue? That is
Yeah, isn't that
disgusting.
awesome?
It's kind of gross. But interesting. That was easy.
Yeah, it was because of the dragon tooth.
Okay.
There are some issues with it. It's extremely heavy.
It's sort of unwieldy, I guess.
Well, it's a little faster than you might think, but we probably have to not use armor with it for a little bit, so enjoy looking like a swimsuit model until I fix this.
He doesn't understand
Because you're my parent, yet you are watching me play Dark Souls
Oh.
and having a good time.
I'm not a normal parent.
So, let me just get in here and I'm going to try to fix this. We can't wear armor right now without slowing down too much. I'm going to see if there's anything we can do about that.
Okay.
Okay, so the hood is fine. Whoops. The robe is fine. Alright, the robe is too much. Well, congratulations, Mom. We can run around with the hood and nothing else.
What? Oh, I was watching the chat and they're talking about my abnormality. Whoa.
So this is...
Whoa, I don't typically run around like that.
You don't want to do that?
Well, let me see again. How bad is it? Let me see. What's showing? Turn around. Oh, I can do that.
You can do that?
Yeah.
It's a swimsuit model. Think of it that way.
Yeah.
So I don't think you can get in here yet. You kind of... When you play this game to go fast, you kind of skip so much of this area that I don't remember very well how it's laid out.
Well, let's find out then.
Yeah.
Oh, there's that guy again.
Yeah.
Like, what is that? Something of the Harpies on it. What is they call? Sons of the Harpy. There's this kind of like renegade group on Game of Thrones
Game of Thrones
that this monster is reminding me of the helmet. Kind
of. The Silver Knights.
Sons of the Harpy. That's not.
I have no idea. Order of the Harpy, maybe.
No.
That would be a.
I gotta look it up now.
You better do it.
Couldn't somebody here just tell me?
Yeah, someone who here knows Game of Thrones. What's she talking about?
Read my mind, would you? Whoa!
So I'll tell you why I don't know the layout of this area. Normally, if you've played this before and you're not trying to explore, you're just trying to go fast, you can actually jump over this.
Well, let's go look at it, though.
Like this. There.
Games of Thrones sounds like a bootleg mobile game.
Yeah, it does.
That's true. Okay, for lunch. Are you going out or eating in?
So anyway, I jumped over the railing, which I guess you're supposed to be able to do, but it kind of breaks the sequence of this whole area, and this is why I'm lost. Because normally I would just jump down there, and not to give too much away, but if I just went up these stairs, I could go straight to the boss.
Don't do that.
No, we don't need to do that.
Fast food. Are you counting calories or just anything goes? True. You know what? You could get let's see, cran walnut salad at Pickleman's. Are Pickleman's?
Oh, there's
everywhere?
no way they have them all the way up there. That's a Midwest
I don't know
chain.
who he is or where this person is or he, her, she, whatever. I don't know where this person is.
That's my brother.
Oh,
who is this stranger I gave birth to? Oops.
Hi, Adam. Get whatever you want. I don't care. Let's see. What'd you have for breakfast?
Cool.
Oh, I bet you're hungry. How close are you to In-N-Out Burger?
I don't think I've ever gotten this item before.
In-N-Out Burger? Oh,
this.
Sorry.
This is really uncommon. Check this out. Oh, forget him. He can figure out. He's a grown man. He can figure out what he wants to eat.
Okay, come on. Just give me a break here.
Check this out.
What
This thing is so
That's
cool.
his tongue.
Yeah, it's also gradually doing damage to you, so I'm gonna take it off.
Then I do an In-N-Out burger, Adam, and have one. Sheriff Ram.
Sheriff Ram.
Have one for me too.
Thank you, Buzz.
What'd Bug do?
Buzz.
Oh, Buzz. Oh.
I have no idea what these things have.
God. Who thinks this stuff up? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Mimics are
No, I
pretty
just-
common in like fantasy stuff.
Okay.
Actually, there's something kind of funny about that monster's design. I think the character
welcome,
designer,
Adam. I'm sorry.
the monster designer that worked on it, is really into like wrestling, and so it has some moves that are copied from like a Mexican wrestler. I'm pretty sure. It's really strange.
whoa. I like that part.
Yeah, I've never gotten a natural drop on the symbol of avarice before. Yeah, she's seen a couple mimics die.
Yeah.
I think she was paying attention.
Dot, you want to hear something funny? I do.
Always. Hey, you see anything? You notice anything here?
Wait. What is that?
It's a sword.
Is
It's really
that
easy.
him?
It's really easy to forget
That's
about this
not
guy.
the big guy, though,
no.
right?
It's really easy to forget about this guy and get killed.
Oh.
The sack is light enough, yes.
Sons of the Harpy, I think is what it is.
Sons.
Maybe. Wish somebody
Woohoo.
would say.
Waboosh. Okay, so it's funny
thank
you
you,
mentioned
thank you.
the big guy. Actually, we are headed in that direction.
Do you think his helmet looks like Sons of the Harpy a little bit? Why am I still so scantily dressed just because this thing's so heavy?
Yeah, I need to upgrade your ability to wear armor. That's going to take a little bit.
'Cause if you take much more off.
Yeah.
Woo.
These are normally kind of scary monsters, but I leveled your guy up a lot, and this is a really silly weapon, so... Check it out. Look at this guy.
There he is again.
Whatever can be done.
He's everywhere.
He
Does
is.
he just sort of wander around and...
All of the characters do. But you said during the first stream that you liked this guy. Now you don't trust him, which that's fine.
He's been talking more, and when he goes, ha 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 ha,
Oh, Duke, thank you.
he just doesn't seem trustworthy to me.
So,
Which is quite a feat. You'll need another 3, no, maybe 5 bodies.
we were talking over it, but he says he can't get through this room because it is full of knights.
Which is quite a, you'll need...
And this is sort of the
This
first
room
hint
here?
at where this storyline is going. So a lot of characters have quest lines. And,
So I guess it's full of knights because he's so close to Lord Vessel or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay. They're guarding.
Yeah, they're Gwyn's soldiers. God damn, I almost died. Hey, what's this? Sick! That's a fun sword. So Siegmeyer is stuck here because he can't take out all these knights. And he's probably tried and died and then gotten up at the bonfire and tried again a few times.
I like it better because it's much more civilized. They have nice Persian carpets here.
Wagoosh.
Whoa. How many of these? There's going to be a lot if this is like the big cheese, right?
Well, maybe.
Whoa.
So we killed these Silver Knights, and if we go back and talk to Siegmeyer, I don't know if you caught it, but he said we would need like 4 or 5 people to take out all the knights, and you talk to him now.
Oh, what's on your mind, friend? Wait, you defeated those monsters? Fantastic. I'm saved. This knight, Katarina, hereby commends you. Take this.
Oh. Uh-oh, he's going to kill him.
No.
No. See, I don't trust him.
Gallantry entails
I thought that said gentle.
next time. Give me a chance to come up with a plan.
She's just into fantasy stuff now. Yeah, ever since Game of Thrones took off.
But be warned.
Okay, so Siegmeyer doesn't even... Siegmeyer is sort of mystified that we were able to kill all those knights. He thought it was going to take a ton of people.
Right.
That'll
right.
come up later.
Right. Hey, I'm a supportive mother. That's just all there is to it. Right, Sheriff?
Let's see. So what else is going on up here? Right, so... A lot of these doors you can only open from one side. And I believe this is where we've been... No, this isn't quite it. Let's see.
Break whose heart, Bug?
Siegmeyer's? I don't know.
I can't follow. I should stop following the chat. So if I don't answer you,
Yeah, it's fine.
it's distracting, but also part of it, and I'm just not that.
Yeah, you've been at it for a while.
I'm not that good at
part of it.
multitasking after a certain point. Ah!
There we go. Boom. Does this thing just die off of that? Yes.
So how many was that?
God knows. A lot.
Now, what the hell? Oh, that's just a random...
A Soul of a Hero is really useful. We might be able to fix your swimsuit model problem that your character has
You're
right
welcome,
now.
Adam.
So let's see. You go down here.
I think the fact that I'm sitting here feeling cold, wrapped up in a blanket, is like making me, every time I look at myself running around with no clothes on.
Yeah, it's worse.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Right about here. So, a lot of these doors only open from one side. And this whole sequence leads you around to this door. Now that we've talked to Siegmeyer, I kind of skipped the more tedious parts of it, so we're just going to
Okay.
hopefully not die to these.
God, there are a ton of these guys.
Yeah, there are.
So are we getting really close to the big guy?
No.
Oh.
We're getting close to the end of this, like, part of the game.
Okay.
Okay, come here. These enemies are really annoying because they have two attacks that look almost identical. But if you want to parry them, you have to hit the button at a totally different
what's
time.
This? What's this?
So
These are actual. These aren't the mimic.
no, these are real treasure chests. So this door right here,
So is this stuff that the Silver Knights?
equip. Yeah, we could dress as a Silver Knight now if we wanted to.
Okay.
We shouldn't.
It's
but
pretty cool looking.
It is. So this is the bonfire that I lit when I first came into the mansion, the palace.
Okay.
And this whole sequence leads you all the way down here because you can't open this door from this side. You have to open it from this one.
Okay.
So you come all the way back around.
Oh, good lord.
And then that direction takes you back to the bonfire.
Okay.
This one
Good lord.
takes you to the, like, Great Hall.
And now are we almost there?
We're getting there. We need to make a little pit stop before we try to fight the boss.
Will there be more guards between us and the boss? Or not?
Yeah, I'm gonna... You feel the black eye orb quivering. Do you remember where I got the black eye orb?
No.
The corpse of the Firelink Firekeeper.
Okay. Oops. Oh, that was a good one.
Those things are... I don't know why they put an archer there. It can't hit you.
I still have a picture of
Oh, yeah.
Aaron and Adam the first time they beat Mario.
Adam beat it. I was just sitting
Well,
there.
you guys were standing there in front looking like you had just, like, conquered the world.
All right,
With
hang
this, a picture of the screen is in it.
on. You paying attention?
Oh, I need to. Don't chat with me. Yeah, Mario won.
Yeah, don't email my mom.
Okay.
Yeah, Mario won.
Yeah.
Okay,
It
so...
is adorable. They were so cute.
So, Oh yeah, you need the dragon scale for this. I don't know where the hell those are.
What is that?
Oh, don't worry about it. So this guy's cool. This blacksmith. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade this. We got lucky and got a good sword from one of those silver knights we killed. So I'm gonna make it as strong as I can.
Oh, and just not. Ooh, God. What is this?
This is a giant.
I was watching the chat when you first encountered this giant. So
Yeah,
sorry about that.
that's fine. This is kind of an interesting item here that he sells. Granted to those bound by covenant to the dark sun Gwendolyn, Lord Gwyn's lastborn. You haven't heard this character referenced yet. There's a reason for that. We won't get into it. There's some like story spoiler stuff we could accidentally venture into here. But just note that now suddenly we've learned there's a character we've never heard of named Gwendolyn. Let's see something.
This is quite involved.
It is. After Dark Souls, and it does speed up. Really? Like just when the NES Classic, right? I'm responding to that.
That's funny. Sorry.
I could teach you how to beat Mario 1. It's actually kind of tough.
It is tough. I never beat it, did I?
No.
I win Angry Birds tournaments though.
All the time.
Number 1.
Okay, that's fine. You know what? So I'm making a super weapon here in case we get stuck, because I'm not actually very good at using the Dragon Tooth, even though I think it's cool. So this is sort of a backup plan. I'm just gonna use this.
Wow.
(8-3). That's the hardest part of the game.
Can you beat Mario 1 in one sitting?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Aaron can do that. Oh, but not the first time you did it. Yeah.
Not the first time.
Wow.
Okay, let's.
You got to 8-3. I did. Are you talking about me?
Presumably, yes.
Okay.
Oh, maybe I got to 8-3 and then he took over and beat the game.
Oh, okay.
That might be what he means. But you could have gotten there too.
Nah, I don't think I ever made it that far. I made it pretty far.
All right. Let's see.
What the hell is he doing? Just making the sword better, or why? Does
Yeah, that's what he's doing for us.
That's just all he does.
His idle animation is just him bonking on the thing.
Okay.
Oh God, I don't have enough souls.
Wow. Adam thinks I got to 8-3.
Okay, I'd buy it. Okay, maybe now. No, that doesn't look like enough, actually.
You guys do team streams? What's
Yep.
What's a team stream?
What we're doing, basically.
Oh.
Let's see. All right, we need one more of these. And there we go. So this is a really strong weapon. Now, if I get stuck and I decide that the Dragon Tooth isn't doing it for me, I'm going to use this sword that I just forged up.
Okay.
Yeah, I listened to a lot of that kind of music over NES games too.
What?
Tom Petty and Billy Joel and stuff.
And Todd Rundgren.
Yeah, Todd Rundgren was a fixture at the household.
And Eric Clapton and the Cars.
I don't remember listening to Eric Clapton much. You didn't like him.
I got mad at him after
Yeah.
I read a biography of him, and I stopped listening to him. But
So I think they want you to have to kill him to loot this chest, but you can actually just sort of sneak in there and grab it. You remember we've been wearing this ring that makes our character less likely to flinch, the wolf ring?
yes, I do remember.
It's
that.
one of the special rings granted to the 4 Knights of Gwyn.
Oh.
This one belongs to Artorias, and then this guy was guarding one that belongs to Hawkeye Go.
Go Hawkeye Go.
His name is Hawkeye
okay.
Go.
I see. Who led the great archers?
Yeah, he also wrote Devilman, but that's another story.
That's kind of annoying sound.
Yeah, the ting ting. Yeah, well, we'll get out of there, but So this is a significant story character. Go is, and he was a giant. I think he's dead at this point. I don't know.
You don't remember?
Yeah, this is one of my favorite games. Yes. Let's think. All right, so this boss is the hardest thing in the whole game.
The hardest thing in the whole game?
Yes.
Is that what you said? Okay.
Without question.
Okay. Is this the big guy? No.
No, it's... The game speeds up a lot after this point. You'll see why. But... I don't know how well I'm going to do. If I had, like, my usual weapon, I'm very confident that...
I'm still cold.
Yeah, in the game, too.
Yeah. That's what I meant.
If I had my usual weapon that I use, I'm confident I would just kind of slap this boss, but this is going to get interesting. And
I kind of like that she has normal fat blobules and curves.
Yeah. In general.
Right.
This is the hardest part of the game. So...
Okay, here we go. I'll shut up and let you concentrate.
Yeah, I'm not going to do great. I'm just going to warn you right now.
You might.
I might.
Oh, God.
All right. Check this out. So we're headed toward the Lord Vessel. But no one told us about this.
Oh, my God.
He's big. He's
What is
really
he?
big.
Who's the Lord Vessel? This guy? Like, or we're not there yet?
No, the Lord Vessel is a thing.
Oh!
These guys are guarding it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's pretty scary looking.
Ooh. Which one? There's two of them.
The fat one. Like he could crush you
He could.
instantly.
Ooh. Yeah. So, I've heard of people getting stuck here
God,
for
what has
so
he
long, they
got?
just quit the game and gave up.
That's like a...
It's just a big hammer.
God.
Uh-oh.
Oh! He crushed me. Oh. That hurt. Am I limping? Oh, I need
No.
I need a chug of that.
So, you don't want to fight these... Ooh, this is pretty weak, actually, for the Dragon Tooth. When you're playing this game to, like, try to go really fast, you take advantage of programming errors and bugs and stuff.
Yeah.
But that would give you a really silly idea of how this game works, so I
Sounds
haven't
like
been doing
cheating.
it. A little bit. I mean, some people think it's cheating.
There were cheats in Mario.
Yeah, those were, like, put in there intentionally by the designers,
It took
usually.
a long time to discover some of them.
Yeah. Oop.
Oh, am I dead? I'm dead. Oh, no. Oh, no.
I don't agree with that one, Larvitar.
What?
Don't worry about it. So, this is kind of why I made this backup weapon here. The Silver Knight Straight Sword. Oh, we don't have enough dexterity. We're probably way short on it.
Yes, I did die.
Let's
But somehow, miraculously, I'm reading what you just said.
let's see. So, we need to strengthen your character a little bit.
I look jerky again.
Yeah.
I need some humanity.
Yeah, you don't actually get anything for that.
I just don't like to
Hang
look
on.
like that, and I would like some clothes.
Just a sec. I'm working on something. This is to prevent us from getting stuck here. Let's see. What does this require? How do you see this? Oh, it's on the side. 22. Oof. I don't know if we can gain 4 levels. 1. No, I have my own thing about Aldrich. I'm gonna go back to this.
are so many of those.
Well, they come back when you sleep at the bonfire.
Oh.
I used all the boss souls that I had. All the, like, good ones.
Get him. Ah! What happened to your dragon's tooth? You just laid it down.
Yeah, I could be using it here. I wasn't thinking about this. This character's dexterity stat is too low to use that sword that I spent a bunch of money improving.
Uh-oh. That's not money.
Yeah, souls are money.
Okay.
So we need to make your character just slightly more dexterous. Please, please. Okay, that works.
Oh! Oh. That's my favorite part right there.
When they...
It's just kind of fulfilling, you know.
Uh-huh.
And then they don't leave any mess behind.
Let's see. This is... There's nowhere else we're likely to get stuck. So I'm gonna go all out. And again, I'm not using glitches. Normally in the speed run is what that's called, when you just try to beat the game really fast.
Yeah.
You use bugs here to slant the odds in your favor. Instead...
So what are you going to do? Like, we got about, I don't know,
We've got
10?
time.
Yeah, okay.
I could do that. Yeah, I thought about that.
What's going on here?
I am adding souls to your total. So that we can try to make this character stronger, or rather more nimble.
How are you doing that?
I'm using... You remember I keep picking up those items that say, like, Soul of a Hero, and then I go, ooh.
Right.
That's what those are used for.
Okay.
So now your dexterity is 20. It's very close to 21.
Is that good?
Yeah, 22 is what we're shooting for. And it won't be that hard to get. Whoops. Sometimes you need to run like that, like toward the camera, because it's important that you see what's behind you. Okay. We have to do something that I was actually planning on doing after Ornstein and Smo. Let's see. Do you mind? Well, I did a ton of damage. It doesn't matter how much healing I use here because we can't heal for this thing I'm about to do.
Okay.
So when you head into the Great Hall...
Is that what this is?
Mm-hmm. You'll get a message eventually that says that the Black Eye Orb is quivering. So now we can invade the world of the Firekeeper's killer. You remember the Firekeeper in Firelink died?
Uh-huh.
This is the sort of thing that people will like do to each other when they play online. You can invade people.
Uh-huh.
So we're invading Lautrec, the guy that was crouched and killed the Firekeeper, you know?
Yeah. Ooh, we look very jazzy.
Yeah.
Why? Just to show
because
how
we're a phantom. We're in his world, not ours.
That's a good look for us. Look at you.
I thought you were wiser. But I thought wrong.
I have no idea how this fight works. I assume it's hard.
Probably.
What's a flame? You no? Don't you agree?
Lautrec is a really dangerous character. A lot of enemies cannot parry you. He can.
Oh, cheese fries. Where? At In-N-Out?
Uh-oh. Nah, this is a wash. I forgot you can't heal when you do this. I can't equip humanity now, can I?
Did you drive through or order in?
There we go. There we go.
Ah.
Is there a good, like, cheese strat for this?
A good what?
Don't worry about it.
Oh.
I'm talking to chat.
Ah.
Basically a way to make this easier than they probably intended for it to be.
Ah.
I've been avoiding doing this, but like some enemies are just screwed up, so if you stand in a certain spot, they'll like get confused and fall off a cliff.
And how are you watching a stream from in and out? I didn't know you could do that.
Oh, give me just a second. This is actually important.
I did it again.
Yeah, hang on. I need to mute the microphone. Okay, so I have some explaining to do. I have been dealing with what looks like maybe gallbladder issues for a little bit. And I should have mentioned at the beginning of the stream that this might happen. But I've been waiting on test results because they needed to see if I was having pancreatitis or anything like that. Oh, it's unparryable, huh? So anyway, that was a call to let me know that there is no cause for immediate concern.
Good.
There was a very slight chance that I was going to have surgery, so that's what that call was about. That's why I had to get up right away and answer it, even if it meant dying. Which, by the way, you can't pause this game, so there was no getting around that.
Oh, you mean I could have died while you did that?
You did.
I did die?
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
It doesn't really count because you were invading his world.
I just assumed it was paused, so I wasn't paying attention. I didn't know
No, you
I
can't
died.
pause Dark Souls.
Okay. Whoa. I like that look. The color. and all
Yeah,
that. It's just
thank you.
Well, it's just kind of, I don't know.
Oh, I was saying thank you to Thingamabob in chat.
Oh, okay. It's almost artsy.
Well, yeah, it's a very artistic game.
It kind of is.
I gotta move this. There we go. So usually what I do here is I just split him off and kill him, and it always works. But, like I said, I don't use the Dragon Tooth at all, so like I'm definitely dead. See? Uh-huh, yeah.
Does he
I don't have Thief's Rings, so... This is a very colorful game. Did I invert the camera or something? No. There we go. Oh, cool. Lock onto him. Thank you, game.
What are those little circles about?
Circles?
Like when something's shooting at you or whatever, from a certain angle, it looks just like a circle.
I don't know. It's just what the spell looks like, I guess. I shouldn't have done that. These guys can do a lot of damage really quickly. Oh. Yeah, I don't think this is really doable with
Am I dead?
No. It doesn't count as a death when you die in an invasion.
I have like 15, 20 minutes tops.
Yeah,
Does
okay,
that
hang on.
affect our decisions?
It shouldn't.
Okay.
Like, the slowest thing would be to keep throwing ourselves at that boss and not kill them. Which, if I used the Dragon Tooth more often than I do, we wouldn't be having this issue. The sword that I always use spoils late game stuff for you, so I didn't pick it up.
Okay. Whoa.
Let's see, I would need to kill 22 or 23 of those. That is faster than you might think. So that's 2.
2. You need to kill how many? 22?
20-some. The ones with spears are way harder than the ones with swords.
3.
Thank you. I don't want to... There's a very powerful enemy in there. I don't really want to fight it. Uh-oh.
What happened? Why am I all jerky again?
You've been jerky for a while.
I wasn't zeroing in on that. How did I get jerky? When I died?
Yeah.
That always happens every time I die.
Yeah. If... Whoops.
See that circle? What is that circle?
Oh, that's because I'm locking onto the enemy. I don't do it very often because there's a lot of good reasons not to.
Okay.
But it makes sure that the camera's always going to be centered on it.
Okay. There's that Persian rug again.
Yeah. Whoops.
How many is this? 5, 6?
This is 7.
7?
It could have been 6. One of them gave a few extra souls.
Oh.
You can't block that attack. It's sort of a bug. They'll do that attack if your back is turned to them.
Phew. There's a close-up again.
Yeah. There should be one out
like
here.
8 or 9, maybe?
Yeah, 8 or 9.
Whoa.
Oh, shit. That's the one you can't block. People actually only figured that out recently. Because I think a lot of the time they would get hit there, they would just assume they screwed it up or something. And then somebody figured out that there's a bug with that attack and you can't block it at all. Let's see. So we're not quite halfway to this last point of dexterity that we need.
Here's another one.
I don't think there's anything in this room, right? Yeah. So if we do that again...
Can I put some clothes on now?
No. Okay. Clothes and the Dragon Tooth are mutually exclusive, but I'll tell you what, if you don't like the jerky look, we can go back to Baywatch.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting rid of my jerky. Thank you. But I'm still running around half naked.
Yeah, you know, that's life. Sometimes in life you're half naked. You can't sell to merchants in this. You can only sell by feeding stuff to Frampt. Dude, ugh.
Am I dead again? I'm gonna be all jerky again, aren't I?
Mm-hmm.
good shot.
Yeah, I only did it because she's tired of looking at the zombie.
Ooh, what's that green thing? We need that, probably.
Yes,
What is it?
badly. That's all of our souls.
Oh.
So this is the enemy I was talking about that has two animations that look extremely similar. And if you fail to tell them apart, they just kill you. That's if you're trying to parry them.
What's that on the ground?
That is a blood stain.
Okay.
If I talk to this, or press the A button next to this, it'll show somebody who died here.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And they died to the exact same thing that we died to.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, Framped wouldn't be like as bad since I bothered activating the cage, but yeah, it would still take really long.
How many are we up to now? 12 or so?
16.
Oh, really? I was going to count and then I forgot.
That's fine.
Now this one's in a special spot. Does that mean we're getting very close to this? Would be like
No, I actually killed this one before.
Oh. Yeah, you just can't. People just can't stay dead in this stupid game.
That's true. The coins have some other effects, I think, Bug, but I could be thinking of one of the sequels. But like if you use them, you have a higher chance of getting rare objects, that sort of thing. Objects. Please wake up. There we go.
Oh, I have that table.
In real life?
Yes.
Really?
You know the little round table that was in the basement?
Did you buy it in Mordrin? In Anor Londo?
No, it was a wedding gift for...
God damn it. Oh, hold up.
Your grandparents.
Just a second. It's important that I not die now. Normally dying in this video game is not a very big deal.
But if you died now, it would be a very bad thing.
I would lose a lot of these souls.
Oh.
And they would be in a really awkward place. You can go pick them back up after you die. But it would have been a bad scene. Oh, okay. The thing I was saying about rare objects was slightly wrong. Okay, so there are no knights left to kill, I think.
What's that?
After this guy, I mean.
After this guy. Ouch.
I have no idea what we're looking at. The camera's confused.
Well, he's dead.
He is.
What's the message? I want to know the message.
Good luck.
Good luck. Oh.
I am going to use one glitch here that just saves time. It gave us an extra homeward bone. Hopefully we have enough.
Can I put clothes on again?
Oh, what the... I read it wrong. We've been able to do this for a long time.
Able to do what?
Level up dexterity. Oops.
Oh.
Yes, it's time for clothing again.
Thank you.
You're welcome. The clothing was actually the potential benefit of the... Is this light roll? Yeah. No, it's not.
Do I have on too much?
Yeah, you did, because I got greedy with the armor.
Okay.
Alright. So we can try Ornstein and Smo again. They're still going to be kind of tough. Whoops. Dude, please.
Oh, ow!
Yeah.
That was in a bad spot.
It was. His body.
And that's not what I was talking about.
Oh, was it sort of in the groin? I didn't notice.
It was in his crotch.
That would be a good place to aim in real life. If you think about it, this is a very realistic game.
That's what I'll do if I ever get abducted. I know.
Abducted? Like what, by aliens?
No, by...
Oh, you mean like kidnapped? Yeah, like by people.
I would pinch right here, and I won't do it to you. But they say that's really painful. And then I would go for the whatever.
The whatever.
Well, yeah.
I go right for the you-know-what.
Why am I talking so polite today? What's the matter with me?
You know you're online.
Yeah, but I cussed before.
Yeah, well, there's no orange soda this time.
Oh, that's true. It's too early in the day for my orange soda. That's probably why. I'm drinking coffee.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see if I can fake this. I got the good opener. But Smo didn't behave.
Oh, you know, look, look at me.
I can't. I'm kind of playing a video game.
He has this big thing hanging down out.
It's a loincloth.
Yeah, but why is it extended like that? It's
Oh, maybe it's to make his dick look bigger. What are you trying to get me to say?
Well, I don't know. It's just weird. Like.
Oh no.
Ah. What was that? Do we get to go through there, and is that where...
Drop? No, I don't remember how you get it. I think you need his soul for it.
God, this is tough.
This is the hardest thing in the game. No questions asked.
God, oh
You
my
really
Lord.
can't attack unless you can see both of them or you have a really good idea of what the one you can't see is doing. And you also want them to split up. Which they won't do left to their own volition. You have to take advantage of the fact that like Ornstein is a lot faster than Smo.
Is it possible that one of them would miss and hit the other one?
No, they can't damage each other.
Well, that should be a possibility, and you could play them against each other. And of course, that's not.
It'd probably be too easy. This is supposed to be very difficult, so...
You're so relentless.
Ugh. Oh, there he is. Thanks a lot, Cameron.
Oh no, oh no. I want to beat them so bad. Wow! Whoa, now the ceiling's going to fall down. Seriously, if those are supports for the ceiling, what's to prevent?
They're not. They're decorative.
Okay.
I mean, they must be because they can knock them all down, so...
Okay. God. They're out of control.
Yeah, these boys are rowdy.
They're strong. Get him! Oh, good one. Good one. Get him. Oh.
As I've said, this section of the game is so hard, it's pretty common for people to give up on Dark Souls here.
Forever.
Yes. Probably what they mean for you to do is summon people to help you out, like we did with Iron Tarkus.
Oh, okay. Oh my God.
Because it's 2 versus 1, right? So you'd think, oh, okay, obviously I'm not supposed to fight against, fight these uneven odds, but I didn't summon anybody.
And you still are going to beat him?
Well, probably not this time, but I'm just saying when I played this game for the first time, I fought them all alone.
You didn't think to summon people?
I didn't want to, because I wanted to make the game difficult. It's a very stupid thing.
It's sort of like me with, like, I get a lot of, like, extra things I could do with, Angry Birds and with Words with Friends, but I don't use them. I just play straight up. And with
so you don't like pay for?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, never. And with Pokemon Go, I just use my balls all in a row. It doesn't like I don't go get a Ultra Ball just because I'm having trouble. I just keep using my balls in order. So that sounds wrong, but
yeah. I wasn't gonna say it, but
I just don't do a lot of the gimmicky, like extra trick things.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's absolutely nothing wrong with summoning people to help you to make the game easier.
No. Well,
but I tend to play games like on hard mode and stuff anyway.
There's nothing wrong with using a slingshot.
Oh,
Adam, I'm gonna do that the night before we move. So there you go. Did you know I'm gonna go to a city council meeting and complain about the Pokestops in Columbia?
Okay.
Okay, what now?
I'm gonna even the odds a little more.
Okay.
So you know how we had 5 chugs out of the Estus flask? We have 10 now because I burned some extra humanity at this bonfire.
Okay. That's a good thing.
Yeah, it's twice the healing.
Okay. God!
Normally what you do for Ornstein and Smo, by the way, is you can trick this game into giving you the wrong like set of animations for your weapon.
Uh-huh.
You put your weapons in the wrong hands.
What does that mean, Bug?
Don't worry about that. I can't explain that. Anyhow, you put your weapons in like the wrong hands, so normally you can only swing with the weapon in your right hand.
Uh-huh.
You can confuse the game and put a weapon in your left hand, but then put a different weapon in your right hand.
And it gets all mixed up?
Yes, you'll get the animations of the weapon in your right hand. Some of them. The fuck?
Jeez. Oh, we need that green stuff.
Yeah, but no, it's not worth dying.
Well, correct. Because then what would we need? Well, of course, we'd be living again soon.
Yeah. Ooh. Anyway, so that's what you do against Ornstein and Smo if you're doing like challenge runs or speed runs.
Uh-huh.
But it is a bug, and so since I haven't been using bugs, this is like sort of relearning how to do this fight.
Oh! I could see why people would give up at this point. I probably would. It'd be like getting to 8-3 in Mario. How many? I just had 3 more levels to go.
No, 8-4 is the last level.
Oh. I should have just kept doing it. Ah.
Mm-hmm. But we didn't know how to continue.
I know.
Continuing is a cheat code in that game, so we thought, oh, okay, you run out of lives, you're done.
That's one reason I got frustrated, and I just, okay, this is as far as I'm ever going to get.
Ornstein? God damn it. Here.
Oh! Get him! Oh, come on, he's so hard to kill.
He is.
Why is he so much harder to kill than everybody else? Oh, please, please be careful.
These are like the strongest characters in the world, basically.
I need a
this
little
is
nip.
bad.
Oh.
Ornstein, you want him to do this attack where he just kind of zooms at you and he homes in like a laser guided missile.
And then you go after him.
Yeah, and you just lead him. So this is the attack in question, but the problem is he gets confused if Smo is in his way and he just stands there and goes, "Buh?" And then he catches up way later and it gets extremely difficult to predict. Where are you attacking?
Why is that thing?
I don't know.
Oh!
Damn.
Ow! See what I mean about his,
About his loincloth?
Well, yeah.
There's something silly about Smo, actually. I mentioned this is a Japanese game. His Japanese name is Sumo.
Oh.
And a lot of his animations are like reminiscent of a sumo wrestler.
Yeah. I agree.
But I think
He
they
sure
like
walks funny. Yeah, but why?
I think they thought that would be like silly, so they changed it to this like Smo thing that it's close, it's not the same thing. It would be cool if Ornstein would do. There we go. Oh well, that's wasted.
God, it was like Game of Thrones too.
Really, what's Game of Thronesy about this?
It just goes on and on and on and on and on. And you're like Jon Snow. You just, well, except you killed me a time or two, but basically you just don't give up.
Uh-huh. You know, for a lot of people who use Twitch, like, getting mad at games is a big part of the appeal. Like, raging at them. I've never really understood that. Like, people will, like, play games that are really hard.
Didn't you used to play somebody that threw the
Oh, through controllers and stuff?
At the
Oh, yeah,
screen.
all the time, back when we were playing Guilty Gear and stuff.
Didn't somebody throw a controller to screen and break it? I feel like there's some... I can't quite come up with the story. but-
I don't remember that. It wouldn't have been one of our screens.
Yeah, you would have been grounded for so long.
Mom, I was like 24 at that point.
Oh. You had a hot temper when you were little.
Yeah, well, and during Guilty Gear, I didn't take losses very well. And that was kind of what
You took them better
got
than
me out of...
some.
Well, yeah, better than some people, but that's not saying much. And that was sort of what got me out of that habit.
I agree, 24 is very young. Very young.
It is. I don't know if it's grounding young.
Depends on whether you're still living under my roof, I guess.
I wonder what Ornstein's doing. Oh, he's just sort of walking into a corner.
He's tired. Maybe you wore him out.
Maybe. Maybe that's the trick.
You did? How long did you have to stop playing? Your parents busted you? I bet it was embarrassing.
The big thing about these guys is that it's very hard to get them to flinch.
So what's the strategy with them, just to wear them out? Is that what we're doing?
You split them up. Again, if I'd gotten my preferred weapon, this would have been over really fast.
What was your preferred weapon?
I can't tell you. It's got spoilers in the name of the weapon.
Oh.
So, uh-oh.
Oh, God!
It looks scary, but you just roll when Smo raises his hammer. All right, check this out. So you thought that was hard, right? That's not the halfway point of the boss fight.
But this one's dead. Wait, what just happened? I'm too close to it to
Watch.
discern.
You notice I didn't bother attacking Smo at all?
Because he dies because...
Smo,
Did he get energy from...
yeah, he like stole Ornstein's power. And that also heals him completely, which is why I didn't bother.
Well, so what are you going to do?
It's going to be very tedious.
Oh, my God. Oh, right in the crotch. It's not a good strategy just to try to get up next to his knee and just beat the shit out of
he
him?
will just kill you.
Okay.
That's the attack that you want to punish, but I wasn't ready.
So every time he does that, is he losing some energy or some power? No?
No, hang on. No, he can do this forever.
Okay, that's what I was afraid of. Ah! But he may get cocky.
Mm-hmm.
He thinks
Yeah,
he's so
whatever
tough.
that means. Hello? Please. There we go. That's not safe. If I'd run in to attack him, that would have probably not killed me, but it would have come very close. He's gonna, like, probably scoop now, yeah. We're looking for him to jump toward us. Here's the scoop
He
again.
seems to be flinching a little more. Is that possible, or he's just because he's active right now?
No, we just didn't get a good look at his animations before because we were keeping track of two enemies at the same time.
Oh, God. Oh, get him.
Hang on.
What was that?
Very dangerous. If I don't roll at a particular timing there, it could kill me. I'm not doing that. No, it doesn't make sense to kill Smo first. It depends entirely on your, like, build.
Would you even be able to?
You have to be pretty durable to get away with it.
Are you ever going to be able to kill this thing?
Well, he's, I'd say 30% dead.
Is he?
Yeah.
Seems like coming up behind him is a good strategy.
No. A whole lot of the bosses in this game do their absolute nastiest attacks if you approach from behind.
They have eyes in the back of their head.
Pretty much.
Ah!
Ooh, I rolled too early. If I'd been close enough, that would have been bad. Did I mention that when you do that little dodge roll thing, you're, like, invincible? Briefly.
During that moment. I so want to see him die before I have to go. Ah! Get him! Is he having trouble getting up now?
Nope.
No?
There aren't a lot of fights in this game where it does that, where like you wear down the enemy, and in Dark Souls 3...
It's just the number of times you do something not... Dark Souls 3?
Yeah, there's a 3. There's a 2 also.
Oh, we may have to stream again sometime.
Actually, there was a different game that I was thinking you might want to see.
What's that?
It's a lot shorter than this.
What is it called?
Undertale.
Undertale? Mm-hmm. T-A-I-L or T-A-L-E?
T-A-L-E.
Huh.
It is very different from Dark Souls.
Okay.
Hello? Smo? There we go.
Now go get it.
I wasn't close enough.
There's a fine line, isn't
This
there?
is like the cheesiest way to do this fight. One more hit and he's dead.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you... Oh, because you're watching that.
Yeah, I'm looking at his life bar.
Yeah, so he's going to fight hard on this one. Get him. Go get
No,
him.
he's
Go
not.
get him. Get him. Get him.
There we go.
Now, he ought to make a lot of white... Oh, he didn't...
No, he actually... That's weird. That's a really, like, underwhelming death animation. So Smo died.
Okay, now I am going to have to go. Is this going to be a good time to... for me
Give
to-
it, like, 5 minutes.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so that is the hardest thing that we're going to have to do.
Momdertail?
Yeah.
Did you see what he said?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think there's any treasure here. All right, nobody in chat say what's going on here. We're gonna come back to this later, and you'll see. So
they know what's happening here.
yeah,
Does Adam know what's happening?
maybe. I don't think so. Check this out.
Don't do it.
This is like Buddhist imagery, by the way. There are a
It
bunch
is,
of
I
there are a
agree.
bunch of you've seen the big one
Yes.
in Thailand, right? Yeah.
I've seen that big one in House of Chow. It looks just like
Oh,
that.
it's based off the same
Yeah.
statue.
It's my favorite one in town, actually, is that one.
I have awaited thee. I bequeath the Lord vessel to thee.
What?
You may now work between bonfires.
And beseech thee. Succeed, Lord, and inheriteth the fire of our Lord. Thou shalt endeth this eternal twilight, and avert further undead sacrifices.
That's sick, right?
Yeah.
But
But
okay,
what?
I'm actually upset.
Is she lying?
No.
Okay.
I'm actually upset. Usually there's someone will leave a message here because you can leave these hints, right?
Right.
And there's a lot of treasure and treasure chests in
Have
this
they
game.
removed the message, you think? Or
There's a message that people like to put here that says amazing chest ahead.
amazing chest?
Yeah,
and
like a
then-
treasure chest, right?
Uh-huh, right.
But think about it. What could that be? If you'd like to see inside my mind, I saw that and I was like,
mine too.
I saw that and I was like, oh, there's treasure. Where do I find this treasure? And I looked all around and it just went over my head. It was like, oh, that's like a boobs joke. Like someone had to explain it to me a lot. Yeah, be wary of
It said
chest.
amazing Hooters.
Yeah, it's
You would have got it right.
all right. So before we wrap this up, let's kind of come full circle here.
Okay.
So this is the new thing that we can do with the Lord Vessel. We can warp around.
Right, from fire to fire.
Not every bonfire works, but
And what are we doing there? Just getting more...
we're gonna find out. First of all, here's Siegmeyer.
Well, fancy meeting you here. You did much for me up above. I am grateful.
So I was wrong to be
I was
suspicious.
thinking The gate, the old fortress. Was that your doing? Yes, I knew it. It seemed like an unlikely coincidence. Well, am I fortunate? This Knight of Catalina thanks you sincerely. Please, take this as a token of my gratitude.
Now, is he going to kill him?
No.
So I should have trusted
There
this.
you are.
Yeah.
I'll be heading down below shortly. There's nothing worthwhile up above. No worries. Venturing is my life. I'm prepared for the worst.
Siegmeyer's storyline is going to end in kind of a sad way.
Oh.
Every storyline does in this game. Okay, so now that we have the... Oh, I didn't do that. Right.
What are you supposed to do?
Well, I was going to resurrect the Firekeeper there. I forgot that
Yeah.
I didn't kill
I noticed
Lautrec.
that you didn't.
So, never mind. But,
Oh, they're sad about Siegmeyer.
yeah. So if we talk to... we should talk to Frampt, and that'll be the end of our...
Okay.
Heavens, you have done it. You have retrieved the Lord Vessel.
Need some dental
After
work.
1,000 years, it is you. It is really you.
Is that how you spell that?
Yeah.
Forgive me. I really should calm down. Now, let us take that vessel on a journey. I assume that you are ready. Now, be still.
Check this.
I'm scared. I'm gonna pee my pants. Ah! What the hell? Am I dead forever now? What?
You're being taken somewhere new.
Oh my god. Is he coming with me, or he just took me there and he's gone now?
This is the Firelink Chamber.
Oh
Successor
no!
of Lord Gwyn. Now, place the Lord Vessel on the altar.
We're putting the Lord Vessel on,
On
the
the altar.
Firelink altar.
Okay. Is this where we're ending for today? So we're gonna have
Yeah, but I'm gonna have him tell you the next phase of the
Okay.
quest.
So we're gonna do this again later since we didn't get done, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The last half of the game you can go through very quickly
Okay.
because of this warping that you get.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a snake. He calls himself the Primordial Serpent. It's clearly supposed to be sort of a biblical thing, because you have this
Right.
snake that claims to be
Right.
close to your god figure. Who,
Right.
in other words, Frampt might not be telling the truth.
I am very suspicious. Cool looking there.
That didn't mean much to you because we didn't explore, but you could have come across those locations earlier, and it wouldn't have let you through that gold fog
okay.
at all.
Because we hadn't gotten the
Very
vessel.
well. As Kingseeker, I shall now instruct you, the Lord's successor, in your next task. To achieve your fate, fill the vessel with powerful souls, commensurate to the
This is
great
really
soul
important.
of Gwyn. Scarce few possess such brilliant souls. Grave Lord Nito, the Witch of Izalith, the 4 kings of New Londo, who inherited the shards of Gwyn's soul, and Lord Gwyn's former confidant, Seath the Scaleless. All of their souls are required to satiate the Lord Vessel. Are you ready? Then we shall return. Stay still for a moment.
Is he tricking me into going out and doing a bunch of things I shouldn't do, or?
It's hard to say, but
Well, what's he doing now?
bringing you back up to Firelink Shrine.
Oh, okay.
So he's asked you to get the souls of these 4 characters. They're actually named in the introduction.
Oh.
It's been a while, so I'm sure you don't remember.
I
but
don't
they're-
remember shit like this
Yeah.
anyway.
But you take them out, and then the game ends pretty soon after that.
Okay.
So that'll do it.
I probably am going to have to wrap up for this time.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll do it one more
We
time,
hit a
and then
good.
that other game that you mentioned, I might be willing to do that, but I can't do this forever.
Yeah, for a living.
Well, I'm gonna retire.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, everybody.
Yeah. Thank you. It was
Yeah,
fun.
thanks for watching. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and.
Are you going to keep going? Because
I might see if there's somebody to pass the viewers on to.
Oh, okay.
I don't. Everybody that I know that's streaming right now is in the middle of a race, and I think I would mess them up if I hosted them. So I'm gonna not do that actually.
Aw.
But
they're nice. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks everybody for watching.
It was fun.
Thank you, Duke.
What is that?
The noise that you just got, that was Duke cheering.
Oh, I like that.
I don't know when we're going to pick this back up. Let's maybe not go as long as we did between the first two.
Yeah, I have to do something in spring. Let me think for a second.
Well, we can talk about it afterwards.
Yeah, maybe before we go to San Diego or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah,
well,
everybody have a good afternoon, evening,
Fun talking to everybody.